What's going on, Jazzy? Good afternoon. What's up, y'all? Don Philly, what's up? I'm a little bit late today, y'all. I took a nigga nap and fell my ass asleep today. Hold on, y'all. How you doing? Thank you, Jazzy. What's going on to you? And shout outs to everybody here, man. I was working on some music. I said I need to do a show today. Took me a Negro nap. I just ruined the we got the San Cristobal ball today. I just ruined my damn cigar wrapper. What's going on, War Master? I barely woke back up today. I said, let me come kick it with y'all real quick. Sun about to go down, so it's not gonna be too much daylight. You said just awoke feels too good. Yeah, man. I think everybody just woke back up. I was up, but I took a nigga nap. I was up, gonna get ready for today for the show like an hour or two ago, and I just took like the greatest nap known to man. It snuck up on me, y'all. Snuck up on me. Anyway, I wanted to do a show the last couple nights, but I just kept getting caught up and then kept getting soaked back into like working on some stuff. I'm like so behind on a lot of stuff. That's why sometimes I just sit down and be like, man, let me just take a break and kick it with y'all, man. I got so much emails to return, numbers to call. I like my time don't even belong to me. And then some of the shit people expect me to do it for free and shit like that. I'm just gonna be like, bro, I gotta go into business because I really don't have time to be, doing shit for free now because like my time doesn't even belong to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so busy right now with a whole bunch of different things and projects. It's like, man. Then I got, then I got so much, then I got so much stuff going on. It's like I gotta edit stuff. I gotta do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm like, bro, man, this shit is crazy. You know. One master, hold on. What did one master say? DJ Kuda naps are for old people. I know, man. Jazzy said he's not old. I'm old as shit. That's how I feel. But anyway, getting back to it. Um, I forgot what that girl's name was. I just shared her podcast not too long ago. And this is like I've seen her shows before. Um, what's her name? Wanna? What's her name? Wanna Chica? Wanda Chica? Y'all know who I'm talking about. She got a real small channel, but she's annoying. Wanna? What's going on, Ty City? He said, "Ain't no reset, nigga." Nah, bro. Y'all don't see it yet. It's coming. So I noticed when the quote unquote Civil War. Now, and I noticed I haven't gotten credit for calling it the Civil War, but fuck it. Shout outs to Logic Sphere. I noticed the Civil War. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. It wasn't no Civil War. It wasn't no Civil War. But look, I noticed that everybody went into like their own different respective fields. You know what I'm saying, philosophy wise. What it really was y'all assembling. People are unknowingly assembling, setting their shit in the sand and getting their shit together, or not even get their shit together. Just yo, this is my philosophy. This is my philosophy. This is my philosophy. When the new people come in, when the new people come in, it's really It's really to meet the new people that's coming in. When the new people come in, it's just gonna be too much of them. You know, I mean, you said Kevin Samuels versus Angry Man is going to be a civil war. It's really not. It's really not. It's just gonna be too many new people talking about the same shit. All of the old people about to get sucked into it and start having the conversations right with them. All of the older people gonna get sucked into it. All of the older people that are in the manosphere, they're gonna get sucked into it. They finna get sucked into it. You said G's are coming, right? And the Z's are coming. No, it's not even the Z's. Well, yeah, it is the Z's, but it's just new blue pill people with a podcast. So there's a mixture between Z's, new people, old people. Oh, these new, Ty City, you gonna see what I'm talking about very soon because they hitting the sector already. Y'all just don't see it yet. These new simps built different. These new simps got wrenches. They on the panels. They not saying nothing. These motherfuckers got the new simps just hanging out. These new simps hit different, bro. When you see what I'm talking about, hit me up, bro. Them new simps, totally different. Y'all don't believe me? Go watch that show I did over at not what I did. I'm gonna try to break it down tonight because I was supposed to break it down 2 nights ago. Go over to Wanna Chica or whatever. Just go on my timeline. All right. The show is titled Do you want to see something very disingenuous? The caption that I had on it says, Do you want to see something very disingenuous? Go watch that show. Shout outs to L Nixon. L Nixon was over there. L Nixon was over there. And these are new people coming in talking about we want to have the conversation. Oh, we just want to know what's wrong with black men and why they coming in pointing the fingers heavy. And there's niggas coming in there pointing the fingers right along with them, thinking that they're making some type of progress and stuff like that. So you know what they're doing, which is funny as hell? They're talking about numbers. They said that there isn't 51% of black men single with no children and stuff. They don't even read the numbers right. They don't even read the numbers right. They coming in with wrong numbers. They're trying. This is how old their talking points are. This is how old we're going back. Women are coming into the space with statistics and numbers. He said that the conversation section is way over there. Yeah, but it's way over their heads too. Warmaster said, "I'll never get sucked into another man's beef unless I'm getting paid a lot of cash." Right. He said, far away from me. Yeah, but it's coming into the space, man. I'm trying to tell you. They pull up these numbers like they care. And anybody that's anybody knows that shit. I know Player Talk Radio debunked it, but anybody that knows that the manosphere knows that women don't give a fuck about numbers. Y'all don't care about numbers. If y'all did, there would have been a state of emergency. Urgency would have been a state of emergency. You said, do you think the new generation is going to be online dating most? It's already online dating. People have been online dating. Online dating really took off in 2010. Online dating really like gained real interest right after 2010. By 2015, 2014, everybody was online dating. Just about, you know. Did they know what they were doing? No. But were they doing it? Yes. You know. But they coming in here talking about the numbers say this, the statistics says this. Do black men really hate black women? Was he kicked out the house or did he leave? They're doing all the dumbass talking points, and then they're talking about slavery. Then they're talking about I ain't gonna lie, ladies, black women, when y'all get on the line and talk about slavery, that conversation is just as tired as my face right now. It's just as tired as my face right now, man. You going slavery? And respectfully, any black man that will sit around with y'all and talk about slavery like that and really not be guiding the conversation, that's a slap to the face. That's the biggest slap to the face. It's it's insulting for a black man to sit down and talk to you about slavery. By nature. Because for real, a lot of y'all still don't know what y'all talking about. All you hear is, oh, this came from slavery, that came from, it's all vague. I don't even listen to niggas talk about slavery because the majority of niggas never did they damn research on slavery. All you hear all of this shit that comes from slavery. You don't hear none of these niggas talk about sex farms or go in on what usually happened on the sex farms and what's that for, what it symbolizes. To this day, black women don't even know the white man's agenda for what he's doing. But as a man, we know it. As a man, we know it. Why would he want to do that? You know, why would somebody do something like that? You know, why do you think the way you think? Like a lot of y'all just y'all got to stop. You know, them over there. You know, the sisters over here. Y'all done heard me talk about slavery. I done did some movie premieres. We done talked about some real shit. So y'all at least somewhat know what's going on if you've been tuning in to Player Talk Radio. But them hoes over there, no, no. Then they got the ladies podcast and some other stuff. And I wanted to show y'all what happens when they get together, even in 2022. You have these women sitting around talking about slavery. So I went over there and I was looking at it, and I looked at all the women on the panels. And I'm not the prettiest nigga on the planet, especially right now, right? But respectfully, none of those women, other than Wanda Chica, but she had to be dolled up and have makeup on, look fairly attractive. Not saying that they bad women, not saying that they ugly as fuck or none of that shit, but none of them really broke past. If there was a six there, I got to really look again. But I remember there was one girl. She had a big ass forehead, and some weird hair, a weird afro, and the cat glasses and stuff like that. And I was just looking at all of the women over there, and I was like, well, isn't this a rare sighting? I was looking at it. I was like, well, isn't this weird? Because see, the internet, when it comes to looks and standards, shit. I mean, I'll just say from the past 5 years, have came up with all of these isms, right? Like colorism, featureism, shaming. They just if you staple the word shaming at the end of something, it's shame on you. It makes you look, nigga. What is shame nowadays? Other than a term that you snap onto a word. There ain't no shame now. Motherfuckers got OnlyFans and stuff like that. And shit, if you were to call somebody on some real quote unquote shameful shit, you get shamed for trying to shame them on some shit they should be shamed about. So not only is the words fucked up and you just stapling shit at the end of stuff, you gotta, the shit is rearranged. So I saw a rare sighting over there. I'm like, okay, I'm looking at all these women because see, what unbeknownst to y'all, before the internet blurred the lines, you would see some stuff. You know, I read people, I read women, and you see some things, right? So I'm looking at all the women on the panel, and I'm like, it's funny, like it's just going off in my head because like I got a terrible ass mind sometime, right? I'm like, yo, all of these bitches look like feminists. I mean, they all were feminists, but all of them look like feminists. Feminism actually, if you pay attention to all the women that's out there holding the signs and complaining and stuff like that, with the exception of a couple of bad joints that just that's collateral. That's just bad bitch collateral. You know, Just when you're doing business, it's collateral. When somebody wins, somebody loses. You understand what I'm saying? When somebody loses, somebody wins. Okay? With the politics back in the day, you had feminists. They wasn't mad, and it wasn't. They didn't give a fuck about the law. They didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. Voting. They didn't give a damn about none of that shit. They were just women that was mad because they were losing. There's gonna be a lot of, especially with just men. There's gonna be a lot of women that's gonna just lose, especially if everybody believes in monogamy. There's just gonna be a bunch of women that's just not gonna get chose, and they're on the brink of getting a whole bunch of cats. You know what I'm saying? God forbid they a hoe and they're not getting chosen, so they wayward and they out there with this big sex drive and they sleeping with men and women and dogs, cats, and animals and all that other shit, and they still single. Because really, that's the case. I'm gonna tell you, really, that's what's going on right now. And they can't make shit pop, so they just got to be annoying for the sake of being annoying. Okay, all right. Black feminists don't even know what the fuck they fighting for nowadays. But when I pull up that live stream and you see all of those women on there, you be like, yeah, that's kind of weird. And then they're talking about slavery. And then the one that's like with the Valley Girl voice that's bringing up all the numbers, which they designated other than Juana Chica as the alpha chick. She didn't even know what she was talking about. She admitted that she believes that black men hate black women and stuff like that. When it's really the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Black women hate black men, and black men can prove it. You know, black women are running around saying that black men hate black women, but they can't prove it. And the funny thing is that the small collective of brothers that's dating out, they're making a big ass deal about it. There's not that many brothers dating out. You understand what I'm saying? If the manosphere really was to go live and start pushing passport and SYSBM doctrines and stuff like that, it's gonna be like pulling teeth because these niggas ain't gonna leave. It's harder for them to get pussy here. They ain't, there's dudes out here. It's hard as hell for them to get coochie here. So to tell this nigga to get on the plane and leave and shit like that, there's some niggas out here that ain't getting no coochie that be like, nigga, no, I ain't about to get on no plane. Bitch, if I can't get it here, why am I gonna go over there? You still gotta convince them niggas to get on the fucking plane and go get some coochie elsewhere. You understand what I'm saying? So it don't work the way y'all think it works, okay? What's going on, Misha? What's going on, Tony Anthems? Shout outs to everybody here. You know? It don't work the way y'all think it's gonna work. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got them over there. You got these fake feminists over there. And let me tell y'all what you need to do. Let me tell y'all how you nuke it. We're gonna revisit this tonight. But let me tell y'all how you nuke it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I've been live for more than 20 minutes. Like, subscribe, and support the channel. Because I'm gonna give you some game when y'all start seeing the conversation reset. I'm gonna tell you what to do. Bait them into the conversation a little bit, but mention, oh, just go get a white man. I'm getting called. Hold on. Bait them into the conversation, but tell them, yo, just go get a white man. You bait them into the conversation a little bit, and you tell them, yo, just go get a white man, because that's literally where the conversation is going nowadays. These hoes ain't got no mind of their own. They're really trying to bring up numbers and walk you down and all this other stuff. Just don't no. All right, whatever you believe, little bastard. Go get you a white man. What's going on, Shannon B? Go get you a white man, because that's really what this is about. Go get you a white man. And the reason why they won't go get them a white man is because if you look at the regular black feminists, it's just as bad. What's going on, third world? It's just as bad as looking at the white feminists. You know, the white feminists with a little haircut, little glasses, and they're like Karen times 10. Same thing with black women. You can identify a black feminist, an obvious black feminist. That's the funny part. It's the obvious black feminist. You can look at them and be like, "Oh, I know what this is. You got a losing scratch card at life, huh? You think you got to lose? You want to be the girl that's on. You want to be the girl that's on Instagram. You wish you could have an OnlyFans. There's women out here they can't. What's going on, XRP Goblin? There's women out here they can't have an OnlyFans, and they mad at that. You know, you built like a beanbag. You can't have no OnlyFans, not easily. There's women out here that look crazy like that and still won't submit. She just need a nigga around so she won't submit. That's what makes her complete. Damn, I wish I could submit just to get a nigga around, right? Then when a nigga around, she don't submit because she wants the right to not submit to a nigga. The fuck? What's going on, E-Love? So, I'm going there today, Toya. You gonna see when I show y'all and how they act. Cause at first, I was gonna be nice, but till I saw how they were treating the brothers, I was like, oh, these bitches with the shit. They appear to be nice, but properly gassed up, they needed to be masked up. Let me stop. Properly gassed up, they were like, I was like, oh, oh, what's going on, Bells G? So if y'all gonna be offended by some of the stuff that I know they're gonna be a little offended. I'm gonna try to be nice though. I will try to be nice. But if y'all gonna be offended by what I'm saying, you might want to skip that show. But there's the obvious feminists. And they too want to stick it in your face, brother. You owe me a house. You need to pay my rent too. I'm tired of these cats. They want to put their thumb in your face and tell you what you need to do for them as black men. And then they sit up here and pretend like they want you to lead. They lie and be like, aren't you the leader? And Wanda Chica's full of shit too. You know, Wanda Chica's full of shit too. I just want to have the conversation. Don't let no niggas talk. Them niggas up there, them niggas were beta too. That's the crazy part. And I don't go around calling niggas beta. But them dudes, those dudes, what's going on, man? Them dudes were beta. Beta as hell. Sat up there. Them dudes sat up there and stayed on the panel when they should have left. Then you had the other beta dudes that they have just there chilling on the panel talking about some men need to take responsibility. And then that nigga couldn't even articulate what responsibility men should be taking. He's talking about for women and stuff like we need to take responsibilities. What's up? What's my responsibility, sir? Black women. Nigga, no like shit. No like shit, boy. Not these ones. Not these ones that's here on the panel talking about some low key, talking about some fuck us and bringing up numbers and shit. Black women don't care about numbers. I'm not about to sit up there and argue all with y'all with numbers and shit like that. And then this is what they did. This is so obvious. They argue about numbers and then they direct it all at the dude that's on the panel. Why aren't you taking care of us? Bitch, I don't know you. I don't know you. They directed it all to the brother, like the brothers, like they're supposed to have some type of package or plan set for you. You want to know why they won't go to white men? Because it's really the argument nowadays is really about them going to white men. Any motherfucker that pick up the microphone right now that is a female that's talking about that's black that's talking about fuck brothers and this that and the third, just go get you a white man. But you know what? Pussy can't save everything. Pussy, not everybody get the pussy credit card, the pussy black card. Not everybody can swipe their black card. Some people don't want that pussy credit. You can keep the coochie. Some of these women, the internet, even if they're average looking, the internet has warped their minds so much to the point they think you can't see what's in front of them, what's in front of you. They think you blind and shit. They blind, but they think you blind. What's going on, Eric? They think that as a black man, you don't know what the white man's type. You're not smart enough. And them niggas are dumb as hell. You're not smart enough to know the white man's type. They sitting up there wailing on you on the internet, having you up there negotiate your manhood. Hit them where it hurts. Bringing up numbers and shit and what happened during slavery and why you, man, motherfuckers are making live streams right now. African people stuck in Ukraine. Why aren't black men helping? See, black men don't want to help black women. Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here. When the fuck did y'all start caring about Africans? That's a legit question. When did y'all start caring about Africans like that? Y'all the most educated. Why don't y'all send over a care package? Where's black women proud to be a pilot? Do black women even fly planes? Name a black woman that flies a plane that you know. Send some sisters over there to go help black people and get them up out of Ukraine. Because one of the narratives that I saw Juana Chica running is the whole night. I was actually pissed off because I was listening to the shit and I was moving some stuff around the studio. The whole night, I'm seeing her compare black women to black men and how they're doing everything and they outclass us and they're running the families and being with niggas is like slavery and all this other stuff. Didn't even get to the topic. Just being with niggas is like slavery. Was it welfare or did the black man want to leave or did he want to abandon his family because he wanted pussy and all this other shit? And they're running all of these old narratives and it's like, stop. Just go get you a white man, bro. I know what this is for. Go get you a white man. You look her in the eyes, leave, go get you a white man. Because you know how she talks, looking at her, the fake white woman voice. You can't get a white man. He does not want you. You are undateable. You are collateral. You could be the best person on the planet. I don't give a damn. But there's just certain things about you just not going to change. Even if the right nigga come along. So you're collateral. I don't know what to tell you. Stop bringing numbers to me. I ain't do it. It's 2022. Why are you still talking about slavery? And then you're talking about some shit you don't know anyway. They ran with this narrative that black men wanted to be equal or that black men were for equality. Not equality, but black men were for integration because they were running with this narrative that we couldn't wait to be knocking on the white woman's door to sleep with her and have kids. Like niggas give a fuck about white women like that. I mean, no offense, but damn. Respectfully, goddamn. Bitter. Bitter. And let's just say if that's true. So, y'all are in a rush to integrate then. You're in a rush to integrate now. And to a degree, because you want to be leaders, you may not know shit about men. Because you don't know about conquering shit. See, that white man has made an imprint on your womb. We're dealing with conquered women. White women ain't conquered. They're conquered by their man, but white women ain't stopping white men from doing what the fuck they want. They're not sitting in the seat talking about some, you need to be a leader, and then try to tell them, then proceed in trying to tell him how to lead. Even though they're getting laws written and all kinds of shit, is going on and stuff like that, they still can't leave their white man. That's why they're getting the laws written. You, on the other hand, as black women, don't know why you're doing what you're doing, which makes you bad feminists. Black women aren't even good feminists. Not for themselves, not even for white women. That's why white women culturally just look, sis, yeah, that yapping shit, yeah, that sounds all good. Stand right here. So when they do the count, it can make it look like it's a bunch of it. Stand over here. Yeah. Tyrone and all that. Yeah, he ain't shit neither. Yeah. Girl power. Yeah. Stand right here real quick. Stand over here. I am. Belgi, I just woke up. I'll be up. I'm a night owl, so nowadays I'm moving when it's dark. You did. That's where my work has put me this week. Some new videos coming out, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. I just need to sit my ass down. Yeah. Go on, go on now. Get. I see. I see. I done told you now. Now go on. Come on, man. Black women, y'all not even fighting for nothing nowadays. What's the point of beating a nigga? What's the point of beating black men at this point? We ain't got shit. We never did have shit. We make it look good though. We do make it look good. So I know why y'all want to be like us, but y'all can't be us. Just you be yourself. You know, you're better off being yourself. You can't be no black man. Move to the side. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you. We got this. Cause all you doing with that feminist shit is getting both of our way. You understand? You're not getting anything done. You're just a cultural distraction at this point. You're just irritating at this point. And y'all don't mind being irritating because being irritating grants you frivolous attention. And that's what you want anyway. I mean, you're outside naked. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna look, you know what I'm saying? But that's really what it is. But you got the women that can't do it. That's another brand of headache. Regurgitating the same shit. You got the women that can't do it. And I'm gonna show y'all tonight. Or if y'all can go over there by yourself and watch the shit. Then you got those brothers over there that's weak as fuck. That'll just sit up there and argue with you about that stupid shit. Instead of just saying, look, all of these numbers and all of that shit you're throwing around. Yeah, we want to save the black community. Oh, stop it. We've heard it before. Go get you a white man. That's really what it is. Go get you a white man. But you want to know why black women won't go get them a white man? Because if they go get them a white man, just as let's say as a whole race, if they go and get them a white man, then you're definitely not protected. So who's lying? Are you protected or are you not? Because you let them all tell it, man, y'all killing us every 5 minutes. See, the statistics says. Protect us. Let me tell y'all something. The same person that you were up on somebody with your own gun or whatever, the same person that you will go out there and protect, be the same one pointing the gun at you. And black men notice. When I'm giving brothers instructions on how to date and shit like that, I also got to teach them not to get robbed. How not to get robbed. He just think you so pretty, he wants to go on a date, but I got to teach him how not to get robbed. I don't see no protect black men. And the only time, see, fellas, the only time in a lot of cases, because there are good women out here, don't get me wrong. But it's good that you're seeing examples of what I'm talking about. So now you know who's the good ones and who's not. You got to learn how to use a different filter. The women that are over here in the manosphere, y'all are lucky. Y'all are lucky they are the way they are. Y'all are lucky that they will listen to a man's perspective or listen to what a man has to say. At least listen, because that's a start. I'm not saying in real life they're gonna follow what I'm talking about or they submit to a man and stuff. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do in real life. But at least when they come on here, they're at least pleasant. And they at least understand what you're talking about. Or at least somewhat on your side compared to what else is about to come. Not saying that's good, bad, right, or wrong, but it's just something you should see, right? Women aren't gonna give you or tell you to go do something unless it ain't in their best interest. The only time you will ever see a woman say, "Oh, protect black boys." Why? Because I have a son. It's their selfishness, but it's personalized. Like a man would be safe in a woman's selfishness, depending on said women. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only time. But they personalize it. What's going on, Cut? They personalize it. Why should we protect black boys? Because I have a nephew. Not because they're human beings. Not because we share the planet with them. Not because, you know what I'm saying? Your daddy black. You never heard your daddy black. You never heard. You don't hear that. It's to the point where, remember when you were in elementary school and somebody be like, "Yo, mama," and just automatically, some niggas didn't even know why they want the fight, but just, oh shit, okay, they said my mama, that means I have to fight. Yo mama. Didn't nobody say yo daddy, yo dad? Motherfuckers say yo dad. Be like, what about him? We looking for a follow-up and shit. But all of a sudden somebody just say yo mama, you just supposed to pop off. What I'm saying is they don't care about your interest just for it being you, you know? The only way they would be like, yo, protect black men is if black men was protected. And I don't even know if because black men are protecting them and you still don't hear no protect black men. Then they run with this lie about when black men are going through something, we're on the front lines marching for y'all. That is a complete lie. That is a complete lie. Okay? They're out front, but they're not out front for black men. Do not know. Do not think that they're out front for black men. They're out front for themselves. The reason why they're outside could have been because a black man died, but they are out front for themselves. And it's not even for what you think it is. It's really a photo op. I've literally seen women pull up, fully dressed, Black Lives Matter and all this stuff, get out the car, take pictures, get right back in the car and drive off. And I seen this same woman posted on social media out here fighting for the brother. No, you're not. And don't fucking lie to me because I'm in the district. I can be in the district. I can be downtown anytime the fuck I want to. And I've been down there when these riots have been going on. And that is a complete lie. That's a complete lie. Even on this channel, I've circled around downtown and they're not out there doing stuff. And if they are, they out there twerking, they out there dancing and doing some other shit. They are not out there on the front lines fighting for brothers, because if you sat them down and asked them exactly what they're fighting for, and have any of y'all made it into the White House and actually got a mission statement and a list of what you're fighting for, they can't tell you because they're not out there fighting for y'all. And you dudes sit up there and you think it's true. Like, well, that's true. They outside. They outside taking pictures, trying to look revolutionary like they gave a damn about it. Because these are the same women that are talking about divestment now. So you don't fight with them. You don't argue with them about numbers. You don't argue about none of that shit. Just say, listen, I get it. I know what this is about. You don't got to run down these numbers. You don't got to keep telling me you're tired. All of that weird shit that you're about to go get you a white man. Please. And leave us alone. Go find happiness. For real, for real. Don't even think they're gonna come back. Don't even think it's gonna fail, fellas. Don't even think it's a bad thing and stuff like that. Just be like, look, I got it. Go get a white man. That's your solution. Let me progress the conversation further because I know where it's going. I'm like, look. Even if I were to go get the stats, let me see. Let me, because they were talking about, let me verify the website you're getting these stats from and stuff like that. They on that type of shit. It's like nobody never told you that there was waves of women that actually went to school, coming by trying to do what you're doing. No matter how you cut it, I don't even give a damn if black women are looking at the numbers. The numbers don't look good on your behalf. And let me tell y'all something. If the numbers look good if the numbers look fucked up on this side, it's gonna look fucked up on that side. But what nobody tells y'all about numbers is that when the numbers are more fucked up on the women's side, y'all have a bigger problem than men do because men can actually cut off. Men actually have the seed. We can repopulate. We can do stuff like that. You need your shit fertilized. You need your shit. It's more of a crisis than it is, which is why we need black women to stand up for your own damn selves. You need them to stand up for your own damn selves because men putting up the wall of silence or really going somewhere and doing something, that is a revolutionary act, and it's actually more revolutionary than anything y'all could and would do. You know, it's sad to say, but it's like when y'all get used to y'all standards, you're not gonna accept any less. But y'all gonna have to give up something. Y'all gonna have to come to some type of truth or some type of some coochie. There's certain things coochie can't get you out of, and then that's another thing. A lot of these brothers turning gay as hell. A lot of these brothers turning gay as hell. I can't even look on the computer or scroll down my damn timeline without seeing a new niggas in dresses and in tights and shit like that. What is going on, man? And I don't like that shit because now that you got these people getting pseudo red pilled, now it's look like black men ain't doing nothing but just fucking everything that moves and gay. And black men are also still being misrepresented in the media. What's going on, Casper? What's going on, Brains? What's going on, STFU? Gay as hell. I just saw some dude, I forgot his name, but he got on tights and shit like that. He got his legs crossed. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I'm looking on Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Is Will gay? on on this version of Fresh Prince of Bel Air, he in some type of uh what is he? He in some type of park or something, dancing with some dude. Oh, and I got a treat for y'all on tonight's show. But I can't do this, man. Y'all doing too much, man. Everywhere you look is some new old nigga gay. Fuck. What do y'all want from me, dog? Y'all got Isaiah Rashad already. Like, damn. That right there, I got to take 5 years to recover from that. Can't have shit. Yo, call your heterosexual friends, please, and ask them if they're okay. Make sure y'all do a courtesy call. Yo, you okay? What's going on? How do you feel? God damn. It's gonna be a crime by saying I like biological women soon. Man, y'all hoes need to fix this shit. Fuck it. I'll just come out and say, y'all need to fix it. Fix it. Fix it. And if you're not gonna fix it for black men, fix it for your damn self, because they finna be whipping y'all asses soon. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all sisters talk too fucking much and can't fight. Fuck it. Don't at me. I said what I said. But a lot of good sisters are gonna get wrapped up into that. Y'all good sisters, y'all need to live by y'all names, man. Y'all need to start putting some messages out there for these young black women to soak up. Because so many people are gonna be fucked up behind what Juana Chica is doing and behind all of that. Talk about something. They let those brothers up there to talk. They didn't even let those brothers talk. They were cutting them off. And all of the women that I wanted to feel sorry for or wanted to have a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, man, and it goes hand in hand nowadays, man. It's cool to be like, and it's not even ugly. Let's just say on a scale of 1 to 10, okay? If you were a least less attractive woman, you could win right now just by simply be feminine, you know? That's the sad part. You can win right now by just being more feminine. If you are a 5 or a 6, or if you are a 5 or below, if you are like a strong 4 to 5 or whatever, or you just know you're just not as attractive as the other girls. I mean, if you know, you know. You know, it's just a part of life. If you were to just simply be feminine, you'd win every single time. Because those women aren't seeing a shortage of men. Those women out here are not seeing a shortage of men. Men are more confused than ever, and it's not like you got to settle for some ugly nigga. You can get you a attractive dude or a somewhat attractive dude, but I'm not gonna lie, that nigga might cheat just a tad bit. He might cheat just a tad bit. Anticipated. He just might cheat a tad bit. But as long as you know what I'm saying, you here to hear with your man and you treat him good and you feminine and shit like that, you can reduce the risk of that. But if you talking shit, oh no, oh no, oh no no, oh no 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 no, you gotta pick a struggle, baby. You either gonna be pretty and talking shit, you can't be ugly talking shit. I don't care how much education, how smart you are, shit like that. You cannot be an ugly broad talking shit because you're gonna get cheated on. You probably can run into, or you just gonna have to deal with fights. And some ugly women are okay with dealing with fights because she ain't losing nothing if a bitch hit her in the face. So I get that part too. But for the most part, yeah, you can't, that, or you better get used to fighting. That's just how it goes. You're not the only one trying to be the only one. You understand what I'm saying? So, this world ain't even for the type of women that were over there talking the shit that they were talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at them. I'm looking at them broads like, man, you must think you getting reserved for a immaculate man. And look, that's the American dream. I know I'm gonna be I'm gonna be walking out on a limb today. You know, basically going out of my way telling some motherfuckers that can have what they want, that is not what they're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody telling you, man, you're never gonna be rich. And you need to blah blah blah. You need to blah blah blah. I mean, that's not true. Of course, anybody can wake up tomorrow and get what the fuck they want, or have some money in their account, or win a sweepstakes or something like that. So it's not me telling those women what's not gonna happen in their lives, but to a certain degree, yes, the fuck it is, and that's what the fuck is gonna be. What's going on, Raven? You know, just because how they get down. Sitting up there talking about slavery, talking about what some nigga didn't do for them, what niggas need to do for them, talking about some I've been celibate for 3 years. Shut up. It's fucking 2022 and you still going into conversations talking about some I've been celibate for 3 years, or you need to support me on my bitch. I don't know you. I don't know you. Shit, celibate, bitch. You need a celibate. God damn it. I don't know you. If you don't get your selectively celibate ass away from me, then shit, nigga, bitch, wait till she get to you to talk about some I'm celibate with 8 kids and shit. Stop it. Talking about some he get mad at me because I didn't give it up on the third date. Like, what is this? Love and hip hop? Well, shit, I'm for all of that shit. I might as well date Drea or whoever. Where Jocelyn at? I'll take Jocelyn. I'll take a crazy ass Jocelyn over this shit. Talking about some I want to wait and all this other stuff, man. Bitch. You in your goddamn late 30s, dude. You niggas better get on some In Vogue type shit. What's it gonna be? The fuck? It is 2022. We are not trying to hear about no damn slavery. Why are you slaves to? And that's another thing. Why y'all save the slave talk for black men? I don't hear, I don't hear no slave talk get saved from no white man or no divestors and stuff like that. Come on, man. Can no black woman identify what it's like to be with no black man universally? And they always trying to say that, oh, I'm not trying to struggle love with you. Well, then go get you a white man. That's how you beat them fellas. You cut it short. You know where the conversation is going. Yes, go get you a white man. Please. Leave, get up out of our hair. Just go get you a white man. Just because you went and go get you a white man doesn't mean I'm telling niggas to go get them a white woman. Just you. That's what you want. Go get you a white man. See if he gonna protect you. Let's see if his when your race is in trouble. Let's see if his race is at the helm of causing that trouble, or if they're gonna be at the helm of protecting you. Black women want to divest and go date white men. Go ahead. So when some shit happens, you need to demand them to be men, and you need to demand them to take care of you when some shit happens. That's what y'all need to do. Cause all y'all do is y'all sit around and y'all watch these divestment channels anyway. And when you start your YouTube channels, you're trying to be them anyway. So let me shave some years off of your bullshit ass arguments and your quote unquote pledge. Cause if you let them tell it, all of them are on their knees. What was the black lady? What was that mammy that they had selling? What was she selling? Palm olive or palm oil? What's that palm? Was it palm olive oil? What's that? I'm drawing blanks right now, y'all. This cigar got me buzzing. What's that? What's it called? Palm oil? Palm olive oil? What's that golden shit that got that strong smell and they got lemon with it and you scrub it on your floors and you mop with it? Somebody gonna put it in the chat. Y'all know what it is. We need some crowd participation. Kuda's memories going out on him. The old man is kicking in. Is it palm olive oil or palm oil? What's it called? Somebody put that shit in the chat. Yeah, it's palm olive. Okay, all right. I know I wasn't tripping. Yeah, palm olive oil. Or is it pine sol? Am I tripping? Pine sol. There you go. All right. Yeah, I was thinking about pine sol. It was pine sol. I'm tripping. I thought about it at the last minute and then it came up. All right, pine sol. Yeah, it was pine sol. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, pine sol. Okay. Yeah, pine sol. You let them tell it. They on their knees right now. They on their knees right now scrubbing a black man's floor. Night and day. The house just gotta be spick and span clean for you. That's what we do. We worked for our husbands while he was out cheating. We were just working our fingers down to the bone. Taking care of his children, sewing his shirts. You know, because you know your women make shirts for you. You know what I'm saying? She makes your shirt. You know. Oh, and let's get into the game. Cause I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Let's get into the game though. Even if she look, even if she does do everything you want, right? And you do everything you want, you take care of the bills and everything like that. You want to know what the crossroads that the black woman is gonna run into again? You want to know the crossroads? Either because just because you're paying all the bills does not mean that you're gonna get full cooperation. A lot of y'all are finding that out the hard way, and that's what you get. But she's gonna have to come to a point is she's gonna have to come to a point where she's gonna have to be like, okay, damn, he is paying for all of this shit. Damn, you know, um, reasonably, fellas. fellas, reasonably, let's just put this on the table. Let's just put this on the table because they're gonna have to come to this crossroads too. Let's just put this on the table. If you're paying all the bills, if you're doing every single thing and she doesn't have to want for nothing, just in a you're doing everything basically, right? From any standpoint, we're just gonna straight lace no chase. I'm gonna just straight up say it. I'm not even gonna dress it up or soften it. If you're doing everything, when you want silence or quiet, you should be able to come home and tell her to shut the fuck up. Listen, we'll talk about that later. You know, if she keep pushing the issue or whatever, you should be able to tell her to shut the fuck up and she should be quiet. You don't even have to go as you don't even have to be rude and say shut the fuck up. You can just be like, look, silence. Silencio. Be quiet. Please. I pay all the bills. The stress is on me. These are stressful times. I'm gonna need you to pipe down. I'm gonna need you to be quiet. Do you think she's gonna be quiet? And if she does go quiet, do you know what's gonna go off in her head? Damn, you know what? Do I really want to be quiet? Damn, now I'm caught between a rock and a hard place because I want to talk my shit, but he does pay all the bills, right? Let's say she does semi check herself, right? He does pay all the bills. Damn, now I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. Do I get a part-time job so I can talk my shit or do I be quiet? Because I'm telling you, fellas, she does not want to be quiet. Oh, yeah, she wants to talk and she wants to talk in bunches. Not say nothing, but just talk. Do you believe she's going to be quiet? I mean, you paying all the bills and you're doing everything. When you want some peace and quiet, you should be granted that, right? You should at least be granted that when you wanna when you pulling up to some place. I don't know why black people do it. What's going on, Chris G? I don't know why we do it, but why we turn the radio down? Like it's gonna make us see better. When somebody's knocking at your door or something like that, and you mute your TV or you want to mute your TV when you want to mute your TV, you know, yeah, they're not gonna want to be quiet. Fundamentally, and she's not gonna get no part-time job to talk no shit. And then a lot of them are gonna get a part-time job to talk shit. So we got a problem, y'all. We got a problem. Now you stuck in a rock and a hard place, sis. Damn. Do I work a little part-time job so I can talk some shit in my house? Or do I let him handle everything? Because if he's handling everything, to her, that's slavery. Feminists used to say it back in the day. Oh, damn, you don't even have no say in your house. He bringing all the money and you want to afford something and he don't want to buy it because he makes all the money. That was the real broke shaming right there. Women would broke shame Women will broke shame their man even if they knew he had the money to go buy some shit for them. So this is how they get you. You get up and you go work for somebody else, not work for your man. Y'all not, y'all want to talk shit to him, so you definitely not finna get up and go work for him, but you're gonna go work for another man. And then eventually you're gonna treat the man that you're working for because he's putting food on your table and he's providing for you as if the man that you were just with wasn't providing for you. You go leave the house and go look for love when love is what you just left. You know what I'm saying? You go leave the house looking for protection when protection is what you just left. You, you know, put yourselves in more positions and you Treat that man with more respect than the man that you laying down with. And really, that's how shit really started. That's how shit popped off, man. No, that's just a simple fight, Tony Anthems. That's just a simple fight. I don't hear these women out here talking about how they're catering to their man, what come home things they like to do for their man once their man gets in the door. What traditionally they like to do for their man, because they don't sit around and talk about that stuff. Anytime they're on the internet spilling tea, tea parties got really taken out of context. Women used to sit around tea, and spilling the tea wasn't always gossiping. Spilling the tea wasn't always talking shit or talking down on somebody. Spilling the tea was also them trading recipes and, hey, what do you like to cook for your man? Hey, what do you like to do? Blah blah blah. How do you do this? How do you make this easy? How do you please your man to get more out of him and stuff like that? They're not even trying to please you to get more out of you, unless it's short term, not for no long term shit. So when you look at like a bunch of women that's like that's like hitting like the 5 and the 6 mark, talking about what I'm saying, what men should have done and what men didn't do for them, and I'm gonna pretend like I'm not a feminist, and I'm gonna hide behind being this weird ass pro black. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you seen it before. Why are all the straight up pro black women talking about divesting right now? You can't. It's impossible for you to be talking about you know what I'm saying, interracially dating and divestment and stuff like that, and love your people. You know, but to a degree, a bit of it is possible for the black man, because the black man actually can divest and create other black children. But what these women on the internet are talking about, they're not talking about divesting and getting with other black men of other races. And then when they do, it's funny as hell, because I did catch one stream where, because bras just be thinking, yo, okay, I see other women talking about it, so let me pick up the mic and start talking about it. One of them actually even talked about, yo, yeah, we're gonna get with African men. Oh, that's even funnier. That's even funnier, because black American men don't have no rules for black American women. They're the most freest women on the planet. Black women are so free, they indulge in shit that other white feminists have no interest in indulging in. But it fucks them up. Freedom, or the illusion of freedom, can harm you if you don't know what the hell you're doing. And most of us aren't free anyway. I mean, that's the main thing a slave has, is freedom. Duh. Freedom is a concept. It's a state of mind. And the funny part is that I seen those brothers over there caping for them too. That means you can be a weirdo, ugly feminist chick spewing fake black rhetoric, and you can still get you a team of simps, because what you're exploiting with black men and just men in general is our hero complex. You know, men. What kills us as men is that we believe that we have to be problem solvers, and we believe that women are going through problems. We don't know how to read a conversation. Those women weren't talking about problems, or talking about a problem needs to be solved. The whole get up of them getting on the internet trying to tell you about a problem that needs to be solved is basically saying, what are we going to do about these niggas? Because it's all finger pointing to them. You're the problem, and you need to be solved. How the hell is they going to solve this problem? Go get you a white man. They're already telling you how they're ready to leave. They're ready to leave, but they can't. That's like having your bags packed, but you still stuck in your you still to make the big move, right? but you still stuck in your crib. And it's like, damn, okay, let me open up some of these suitcases real quick and get like some clothes out for the week because I thought I was gonna be moving, but I really can't. And that's where they're stuck at. They're mad. They really want to leave. Probably had them a little white boy or two, but they no didn't get the relationship. Damn, there ain't gonna get no ring, and you can't. Then if you do successfully leave, what the hell did you gain? You run a whole bunch of people that if some shit pop off, they now you're definitely not now your lie comes back to bite you in the ass because now you definitely aren't gonna feel protected. You gonna ask Dusty Dan to come protect you? Dusty Dan and his brothers ain't gonna protect you. Not like that. Not if you talking your shit and you keep getting yourself. You gonna have to check your mouth. How long can you do that? You done got yourself in the worst pond. You done jumped out the ocean and got yourself into a pond. Oh, especially if you're gonna be the successful woman that you claim you are. Not submissive woman. My bad. Especially if you're gonna be the submissive woman that you claim you are. You spend your whole life not being submissive, and motherfuckers are supposed to believe that just at the drop of a hat, oh, I'm gonna just come submissive overnight. Motherfucker talking about some, I'm gonna cook this pie for you. You never seen her cook a pie ever in her life. She's on YouTube, burning shit up in your kitchen. You don't even have your, you don't even have enough hours being submissive to even promise that type of submissiveness to anybody. What's going on, Lolita? A lot of y'all spend most of your time being a damn feminist, and you're not even a feminist. You're just annoying and just combative for no reason, and a bully for real, for real. You pick on dudes that don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You need to apologize, bitch, for what? Because see, during slavery, there was a treaty that came in, and thousands of black women went missing. So you need to apologize because you abandoned us, and then there's records saying that y'all sold us. Look, bitch, if you want to go date a white man, just say that. But goddamn, yeah, allegedly there was light out here a couple of minutes ago, but yeah, selective submission, selective submission. Y'all go see it. They were whooping some niggas ass on their panel named Frozen or Freeze or whatever the hell that nigga was talking about. That nigga couldn't freeze them bitches. Couldn't freeze that mouth up. And these dudes sitting on the panel, these dudes are sitting on the panel getting muted and stuff like that. When they get asked a question and stuff like that, and then the other women butt in and stuff like that. Like for real, when I show y'all these women, y'all gonna be like, oh, okay, damn, okay, all right, I see what Kuda's talking about. But they're not bad, they're a little bit less attractive, but they're not bad. And then when y'all start seeing what they start doing to these brothers and how they was treating the brothers and carrying on that panel, you're gonna be like, oh, damn, that's what Wanda Chica is doing. And then she's talking about some, I'm gonna let the brothers over here talk and all this. Man, shut the fuck up. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. And then she called herself getting mad. Oh, you niggas ain't gonna come over here and tell me what to do with my channel and all this other stuff. You spewing out all of this hate speech and stuff like that. You say you're annoying. You're not a feminist. You're annoying. New merch going up. Hey, bruh, that them shirts will take off too. Them shirts will take off. But it's just a lie, bro. It's just a lie, man. Black men ain't getting that type of submission. You know. We over here, we do talk about dating and relationships over here more accurately and more effectively than a lot of women talk about dating and relationships and stuff like that. See, women, the reason why a lot of women come over here also to hear a man's perspective on dating and relationships and stuff like that, because women don't hear about, see, women get mad about their dating hangups. Don't nobody look at women and say, yo, you need to take accountability for your dating hangups. Women don't even think to take accountability for their dating hangups. They're just like, oh, it's just fucked up out here. The pickings are slim and stuff like that. No, no, no. You can limit what you attract. You can limit what you attract. It's called compromising. But y'all not about to take no type of dating accountability. So guess what? The market is just gonna be fucked up. Simple as that. This ain't the first rodeo in your head. You know, because you can't control what always approaches you, but you can control some of that traffic. But initially you can't control who approaches you. So you can get away with that lie, even if it fucks your dating pool up or not. You know, when I get rejected, guess what? I gotta take accountability for it. When I get scammed on a food date, guess what? Gotta take accountability for it. Dating. Men have more to lose dating than women. Initially, up front, you did. Because people like to pretend like they're running businesses and like their time is so valuable. See, me, my time is valuable. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to create content and I do shit. So my time is valuable. You know, some motherfucker with OnlyFans and working and stuff like that. I mean, look, anybody's time can be valuable, but for real, people ain't doing shit. People ain't doing shit. Women are not getting taken on dates like that. So you're really not wasting her time. And the thing is that even then, you waste more time than she does, because guess what? You work a 9 to 5. The money that you're gonna spend on her was time that you spent in the past working to gain today. What's going on, Linda? The money that you spent in the past working to gain today to go take her out. So you wasted your time then. And then if you go on a date with her now, you're wasting additional time. So you already come into the situation wasting more time than she does. So that time argument, that's not even a factor. Okay, talk to somebody that knows what they're talking about. Okay, that's not even a factor. You're wasting your time, you're wasting money, and you're also wasting your resources, gas, air conditioning, heat. You're wasting. That was the initial offering. And women aren't expert. Like, you ask all of them, they're experts at relationships. They didn't have to read an 800-page book, study up on the subject. And if you in the game and you like, yo, Cuda, man, you know what I'm saying? How do I not fuck up on these dates and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I get overly thirsty and stuff like that. Y'all not talking to no real niggas. I gotta get into weird territory with y'all. I gotta risk being clipped. Yo, Cuda, man, you know what I'm saying? She pretty and stuff like that, man. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep my frame together. I gotta keep my composure together. What can I do to not come off as overly thirsty? And I gotta look at this nigga. Not even look at this nigga, but I gotta tell the nigga, man, nigga, before you go out on your date, beat off. Beat off 2 times. No homo. That'll get it out your system. Beat off 2 times. I ain't even gonna lie, nigga. I don't do it, but I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Back in the day, I did one time, nigga. I remember one time I went out with this bad joint, and I got some advice from a pimp. And he told me, nigga, before you hang out with that motherfucker, get yourself out the way. I said, okay. And I called up one of my shorties. You know what I'm saying? And my business, went out on a date, and I just spent that whole day looking at her like, okay, what are we doing here? Okay, yeah, we had a nice conversation and everything, but you pay attention. And what do you see? Oh, shorty on her phone a lot. Oh, she don't know how to hold a conversation. Damn, we kind of really don't have shit in common. We really don't have shit in common. It was a great date, but respectfully, you go your way, I go my way. I don't give a damn. I already came into the situation winning. You understand what I'm saying? And actually, I almost said her name. Goddamn. The particular girl that I'm talking about, I end up hitting her later, but she wanted to hit me that night because I had the aura of sex on me, which was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I had the aura of sex. You beat off, not well, y'all case, you beat off my case. I had somebody I could call up. So boom, bap, bap, hit that. Took a shower. Hour or two later, I was out on the date. You know what I'm saying? Not thirsty. You know. So I already came into that date. I already came into that date with the what's going on, Sister George. I already came into that date. You know what I'm saying? With the jump, you get the jump on them. You know what I'm saying? You take sex off the table. When you take sex off the table, you ain't gotta worry about that shit. You ain't gotta worry about being overly thirsty. You don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, you kind of overly showing her your interest and then she loses interest in you and shit like that. You just be chilling. We had a great conversation and stuff like that. She was very into me, but she was boring. I ain't like that. Women nowadays, they don't know how to date. You dig? Women should be hanging out with their girlfriends and having a slight talk and going out for brunch before they go out on a date. You should already had that's what they don't tell y'all. It's etiquette. You should already have a meal before you go out on a date with a man. That way you can pay attention to him. He's going to be a potential suitor, right? He's going to be a potential father at some point if you're attracted to him. So you spend some time with them. As a woman, if you're gonna date, unless he says something or he's like, listen, man, just let's pig the fuck out. I don't give a damn. You shouldn't be ordering what he orders. Woman out here getting big shrimp, nigga, ordering steak. Fucking these niggas done gave y'all the world, ordering crab legs, endless wings, bottomless hush puppies, mimosas, apple martinis. And you dudes ain't pulling no DL Hughleys. Hey, you ordering from the fucking side of the menu, right? Just to let you know, just so we both know, you ordering from the fucking man, bitch is ordering from the fucking side of the menu. Oh, nigga, she ordering from the fucking side of the appetizers. Yeah, we didn't even get to the meal yet. Yeah. Then y'all irritable. Cause if she hasn't smoked or if she hasn't really ate, y'all coming to the y'all. You ever dealt with a woman that hasn't ate yet? Oh, the attitude is real. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker have an attitude with me. You haven't even ate yet, and I catch wind of that shit. I can read that on you. I won't even take you seriously. Now I might offer you food, depend on how we go about it. But I won't take you seriously. You know. But you shouldn't be out with no damn man and ordering no goddamn steak, no T-bone steak or some tomahawk ribs or whatever the fuck y'all be ordering on his dime and shit like that. You don't do shit like that. Y'all done lost y'all decorum. And y'all been lost y'all decorum. Bitches be wilding the fuck out on dates and shit like that. And I wonder, why is chivalry dead? What happened to public display of affection? Romance? Why doesn't he foreplay? Why he just jam it in? Why he don't foreplay? That should be crazy, man. Sister George said, shit, I be hungry. I already know I'm hip. I'm already hip. But man, this new age, these new age women, oh my God. Y'all real live Fox 5 want a nigga to approach y'all talking about some, look, I know we just met, baby. And it's the first of the month. You ain't gotta pay that rent. Let me pay it for you. Let me get that out the way. You a queen in my eyes. Let me treat you right. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. If you don't get the fuck out of here. Queens, the nigga not even smart. Queens don't pay rent. So nigga, you you coming in paying rent. She already laughing at you. Like, nigga, queens don't pay rent. I am not a queen. I'm la bitch. You don't know me. Okay, these new niggas stepping it up. Cause the last niggas ain't pay rent. Bruh. Paying somebody rent ain't about to get you no respect. You probably bought you probably bought a month of respect. Probably bought a month of respect, right? Just probably. But what you just bought was a month of her being fake. You know? It's like buying a drink. You know? She might not even be into you, but she broke in the club. You know what I'm saying? With nobody talking to her. You slid your simp ass up on her and you bought her a drink. So now she got to be fake with you till the drink gone. You know the jokes. Or not even. Ooh, can you buy some drinks for my friends? I mean, I'm seeing your cufflinks and stuff like that. You got it like that, Mr. Man. You know? That used to be one of the pickup lines in the club. You know, sometimes women will approach you or halfway through conversation, she'll be like, "Oh, buy me a drink." No, you make her earn her drink. You know, I had women buying me drinks, man. I already knew how to flip that game. I read literature on it, and then I went out and I applied it because I was actually going out there and doing it before I read literature on it, and I was like, man, what is that about? You know, the whole buy me drinks thing. You know, and I wasn't buying drinks like that, but if I did buy a drink, I knew how to at least maintain conversation. But some of y'all niggas be buying them drinks and they walk the fuck off, you know, or disappear. They go to the bathroom. Or what happens is they girl get the cue. Women be in the women work on teamwork. Nigga, if you don't go into the club with no game plan, you already buying the 8 ball. They work on teamwork. As soon as they see you talking to her or somebody talk, they come and whisk her off to the bathroom. You did? And trust me, I know what I'm talking about because I was out there in a time where dimes didn't walk alone or travel alone. Nowadays you can find a dime on her lonesome. Back in those days, oh nah. Nigga, they dimes went out in groups. You had to extract that bitch out of the goddamn group. You couldn't just walk up to no group of people and talk about some, hey man. And then the funny part is that they know who you there for. So couldn't walk up on a group of women and talk about some, hey ladies, because that just shows that you're interested in trying to get to know them. You can call this another hack. You can call a group of women guys. Did you know that? You can call a group of women guys. Hey, what's up with you guys? How you guys doing tonight? What you guys got going on? You literally and literally rub it in. Call them guys. That's a English hack in the dating world. Calling a group of women guys. Because it doesn't state your interests from the jump, you know? But if you walk over there talking about some ladies, nigga, the ego is real. All of them gonna think you trying to talk to them. And ain't that some bullshit? Even the unattractive ones. And another thing I wanted to show y'all too, what I'm going to show y'all tonight is with that Juana Chica panel was Juana Chica and that other light skinned girl, because like they always try to bring it, they always try to mix in a little bit of colorism into it, right? Juana Chica and that other light skinned girl, quote unquote, amongst all of the other women, those were the alpha women. Those would have been the alpha women. That's why they were controlling the conversation, right? And I gave y'all the game about how fives, not even. I gave y'all the game about how like sixes and sevens hang out with fours and fives to look like eights and eight and a halves and maybe nines. Sixes and sevens, which they really don't need to nowadays, but they still do, hang out with fours and fives to boost their numbers. Sisterhood has always been fake. And it's like a fake elephant. It's like an elephant in the room. It's not even an elephant. It's a rhinoceros, a volatile rhinoceros also. You know what I'm saying? Because let you go against it. But you know what I'm saying? And I'm giving up all this good game for free. I'm about to take this down. You understand what I'm saying? Put this shit up on Patreon. But yes, they hang out with those women because they get the residual niggas. They get the afterburn. They know that there's collateral niggas that they get the clearance rack. Them the clearance rack. We used to call them back in the days the clearance rack. Sometimes the skinny broads, they'll befriend a little 300-pound joint that got a lot of confidence, and you know what I'm saying. We used to call, especially if they just travel in duos, because they usually do it in duos. But we used to call that one that you want and a ton of fun. I was like, God damn, we got one and a ton of fun. You know, and if you had a wingman or something, you kind of had to put your wingman on the golem. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your wingman on the big girl. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes, if unbeknownst to y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. Because there was times where I thought I had to put the wingman on the fat bitch, right? But the fat bitch ended up being the coolest one. You know what I'm saying? Like you go over there to go talk to the dime or the cute joint, and you're like, oh, you just a little bitch. You just a little brat. Your fat friend's actually cool. And then the funny part is that you spend the whole night kicking it with the fat friend. Then the dime, she stopped looking at her phone and started looking at y'all and what y'all got going on. And she hates it. She hates it. Low key too, she hates it. Because in the back of their head, they know what it is, man. Yeah, take one for the team. I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's been several times we rock, paper, scissors, and I lose, right? No, I be winning. I won this one particular time that I'm talking about. I won, and I end up having to go after the dime, bro. That was the worst decision ever. My friend was having so much fun with the fat girl. I eventually stopped talking to the dime. I had to isolate her. I put that bitch on ice ASAP. Like I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? I had to fucking go over and kick it with him and the fat bitch, and they were so cool. That fat bitch was cool, man. And I don't even know why I call her a fat bitch. She not even a fat bitch. That beautiful, young, full-bodied, full-figured, plump sister, cool as hell. Bought us food and everything. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie, dog. Back in the day, them big girls knew how to treat a nigga for real, for real. Them big girls knew how to treat a nigga for real, dog. What's going on, Art New Style? Man, let me tell you something, bro. They be having the hot sauce and stuff. That shit that Hillary was talking about back in it was real. Them girls, they knew where all the food was in town and shit like that. Especially if you were a smoker. Oh nigga, a fat girl was a commodity. Big girls worked for they scratch back in the day. They were jolly. They'd laugh at your stupid jokes. They were just happy to have some nigga around them to tell them jokes and stuff. Bruh, there's jokes. I could tell like big girls would laugh. I'd just kick it with the big girl all night. And she'd just be over there giggling her big ass off the whole night. And it'd just be fun. Cause it's like, oh, you laugh at stuff like that? Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have hella fun. We're gonna have hella fun. So I learned a valuable lesson. Shit ain't all that it's cracked up to be. Because big girls back in those days, and even today, even nowadays, it ain't nothing changed for real. For real. You got a lot of big girls that got personality and stuff like that. And they very cool sisters, and you can kick it with them. They dope. But it's like nowadays they got the Beyonce complex. You know what I'm saying? And some of them I can't blame them, but to a certain degree, it's like, what are you doing? What's going on? Tech fashion, tech is fashion. Toya, you know. But big girls were really cool back in the day. I'm not even gonna. I can't even. I'll be out my element. I'll be out my element if I'm shitting on the big sisters. I can't. I can't even do that. For real, for real. Because honestly, when you go out, you learn a lot. And I'm not no chubby chaser. You know what I'm saying? But they know how to have a great fucking time if you find a good one. You know what I'm saying? And if she's moderately attracted to you, oh yeah, you're gonna have a great time. Sometimes, fellas, it ain't even all about the sex, bro. It's definitely not all about the sex, man. You know, because once we start really getting deep into pickup, like sex wasn't shit. Like after a while, you get tired of sex, bro. You know, because you putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you get you some freaks and stuff. Two freaks trying to out freak themselves. That's some cool shit. But I mean, you still putting in work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know. There were certain times that we would go out and go talk to women, and I didn't want to bring a woman back to my crib because I didn't clean up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want to clean up, or your crib probably not as spick and span as it usually is because you decided to go to the bar after work and shit like that. So sometimes it's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna set up some prospects for next weekend. There's a carnival coming to the town. This, that, and the third is going down. So let me get some numbers this week and try to set up something because I want to, you want to have a nice atmosphere. Okay, you take a little joint to the carnival or something like that because you don't feel like going to the carnival and picking up something there. So you take a little joint to the carnival, and you know what I'm saying. You kind of do the little boyfriend girlfriend thing. Okay, we're gonna get on a couple of rides. We're gonna scream a little bit. We're gonna get some cotton candy. I'm gonna give you some tickets. You're gonna throw this fucking ball. Or sit on the fucking thing and squirt the water at this damn thing and win this damn teddy bear and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you go out and you go look for girlfriend material. And you go out there, you go get some numbers. You know what I'm saying? Get you a couple of warm up girls, and then yeah, you go do your thing. If you got your cards and stuff like that, you go pass out your cards. Hey, listen, man, I enjoyed the conversation that me and you had tonight. Look, I gotta go get back to my friends, but look, hit me up. Here's my card. And if she hits you up, cool. If she don't, hey, you gave her your card. You know, you go talk to a little joint at IHOP. You know what I'm saying? Once hey, look, I want to give you a tip. Give her a little tip, have your card wrapped up in there and just give her a wink. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the night or whatever, when she's pulling all the shit out of her apron, your card pops up, or you write your number on a packet of sugar and stuff like that. There's all kinds of gambits and stuff that you can use to get these people attracted to you. Like honestly, it's not even about getting people attracted to you. Honestly, just know how to walk up on a motherfucker, have a conversation, and befriend them. Just become real relatable. And when you become real relatable, you build what's called comfort. Okay? When dudes are like grabbing women's hands, yo, I'm trying to get to know you and stuff like that, you missed a couple of steps, player. That's your feeble attempt of trying to build comfort with the girl. You know? It's to build comfort. For a woman to sleep with you, she has to be moderately comfortable. For a woman to do certain things with you, she has to be comfortable. That's why when Fresh and Fit be having them broads up there and they be drinking White Claw, which actually I could break down the pathology of where White Claw came from. If we talking about beer and any type of liquor and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. But they drinking White Claw. It's to loosen them girls up. You know, it's to loosen them up. What's the weed smoking for? Loosen them up. It's for them to get comfortable. You get them comfortable, get them to be themselves, or get them to, I don't even know, get inebriated. I don't fucking know what, bitch. Pour your poison. Pour your poison, bitch. Roll up your poison, whatever you know what I'm saying? Roll your vice. You did. So, you know, it's just to get them to be comfortable. But you skipping a step, you know? I use this thing in dating called the progression model. And if you follow this model, you're gonna win every single time. It's just that you have to understand exactly what you're doing. And this model, when you understand this model, this is major game right here. When you understand this model, you know where you are in a conversation with a woman based on how based on what you're saying and based on how she's responding and what she's doing. And you already have an itinerary and you know where to go next because attraction actually has a step. There's steps to attraction. And there's progression to it, you know. You go from high to bed. Like literally it's from high to bed. And then also this model has how to maintain a relationship. It's how to maintain a relationship. You said DJ Kuda, if you're comfortable, then she'll be comfortable too, right? Yes. So this is the thing. Because what I practice is very preemptive. The dating style that I've mastered personally is what's called speed seduction. Okay, the progression model is a part of what's called speed seduction, and the oh yeah, Tony, I got third degree black belt in this shit, bro. You know, low keto, you know, you know, but what it is that there's a progression with it, and like I said, it's called speed seduction, right? So thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, man. Shout outs to Mike, man. Y'all put birthday cakes in the chat for Mike, man. Happy birthday, Mike, man. Mike probably got toe up from the flow up. I know how it goes, bro. Shout outs to the bro, Mike Matroke. Yeah, man. That's family right there. Y'all wish Mike a happy birthday, man. How was it? Yeah, it's Sirski. But yeah, y'all, you want to learn what's called speed seduction. And the essence of speed seduction is not only being relatable, but you have to have this feel on you, fellas. If you're gonna practice speed seduction, you have to have this feel on you. You have to have this aura on you. When you're talking to her and when she's talking to you, you have to speak to her as if you've known her for a long fucking time. That's how you get them. You have to talk to them as if you guys have been you have to be so familiar to her. To her, it has to feel like she knows you, you know? Because people when you're dating and you're getting to know somebody, you're not talking to them. You're talking to their representative. And when you're talking to the representative, you could be anybody, just like on the internet. So I wouldn't say a rare conversation, but you get them in you talk about something just like straight up off the bat, and you get to know the real them. You get them you have to have this aura both ways as if you guys known each other for a long time. You gotta speak to them as if you're familiar with them. Like, girl, look, I've known you for years. You have to confide, not even confide within them. I'm not saying like tell them the exact truth and stuff like that. You don't have to do all of that shit. Like, oh man, girl, my credit score fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about credit. No, you don't do shit like that. You know, but you have to propose a lane of conversation, and you have to open that lane of conversation up. And once you open that lane of conversation up, what it does is it gets them to give you value, and the value is them opening up to you and becoming comfortable with you. Certain conversations you have to be comfortable to have. So, but certain conversations, they're no secret anyway. So when you open it up, certain people are willing to talk about certain things. You know, when you think about it, Astrology, you see how we talk about astrology? Astrology, if you know what you're doing, is actually a personal conversation. That's actually a personal conversation. But it's easy to get women to open up because women teach you how to catch them, and they wear their emotions on their sleeves. You can read a woman, and the thing is that they want you to read them. They want to be able to talk. And this is the funny part. Nowadays, what I'm talking about works like a goddamn charm, way more than ever, because we're actually very. Have you noticed over the years we've become very comfortable with strangers? There's nobody listen to today, man. Don't trust strangers, nigga. We trust strangers every fucking day. So the bullshit information you holding on is really not is actually, especially if you red pill, like, man, nigga, what you did? Come on now. SCFU said, Kuda, can you go over how to have more friend zone type? Can you go over how to have a more friend zone type aura on you? I don't want a seductive aura 24/7, but with my personality, just be a relatable person, be a talkable person. To have a friend zone aura on you, you need to be friend zoning a lot of women. You need to be a not an orbiter, because orbiters are bad nowadays, especially most simps are orbiters. But if you wanna have that friend zone aura on you, you need to actually, to tell you the truth, most dudes, I can just tell them to try to seduce a woman, and they'll have that friend zone aura on them. You know what I'm saying? But to have a friend zone aura on you, you need to be friend zoning women. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's easy to friend zone them. When they call, you don't always answer your phone. Answer it sometimes. If it's coworkers, have lunch with her and then go have lunch with another girl and then invite them both over and then both of y'all are just talking. Y'all, you can friend zone a whole bunch of women. That ain't shit. Hold on, y'all. Hell yeah, War Master. That's true. Hell yeah. Hold on. Let me Now that you say that, hold on. Let me check. Hold on, y'all. God damn it. Hold on. I'm bringing up a whole bunch of tabs. All right, here we go. You said she gonna beg for a relationship though. Yes, she can, but you friend zoned her. You know. They talk about it in player circles that a dude can't like friend zone an attractive woman, but you definitely can, and I've done it several times. But the only reason how I definitely friend zone attractive women is if I hit her friends, or if I went to a party with her and I seen her do something, or if she hooked up with one of my friends or whatever, then yeah, there's a lot of attractive women out here that's off limits and stuff. So that's cap. Hold on, I'm gonna catch up on these comments real quick. Hold on, y'all. I'm running from the I'm running from the police right now. Hold on, y'all. I'm on my pookie shit. Hold on. Hold up. I had to go get a package. Hold on, y'all. I didn't expect this to come in. Okay. But anyway, like I said, Let me catch up on some of these comments real quick because you did ask me something else. Um, Shout outs to Art New Style, man. What's going on, Art? You said I'll tell you what my problem is. My problem is women want to be in relationships with me and casual sex, but I want business out of them. It depends on what type of business. You got to be able to circle it around to business. You know, when you dealing, if you want business out of women, you got to let her know that it's not the sex that turns you on, it's the money that turns you on. When she does something that you like, you got to reward her for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ooh, see what you're doing right there, I like it when you do that. And she be like, what's that? Yeah, you see how you just did this, or we earned this, or you closed that type of deal. Keep doing that. It's the money for me. And then it gives her an incentive to do more business with you. Now she's still gonna try to fuck, but you establish that you at least establish with her that money is what and just like hold her off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you don't have to hook up with her necessarily. If you hold her off, don't answer the phone all the time, or do your own thing, her dating pool should kick in. Just because she wants you doesn't mean that she's not dealing with a whole bunch of you know just because she wants you doesn't mean that she's not dealing with a whole bunch of a whole bunch of other dudes. So whoever she dealing with or wherever her dating pool is going, I mean, it should seep its level at some point. Hold on, y'all. This is why I don't let man. This motherfuckers be moving shit around in here. Hold on, y'all. All right, so let's get back into it. I'm settled. And happy birthday, Mike. You said, can you read women if you're fully present in the moment? Women aren't hard to fucking read. I mean, they wear their emotions on their sleeve. Like they're not hard to read. And if they do, they will tell you, they will tell you what it really is. You know what I'm saying? They will tell you. What you got to do is you got to focus on the conversation. If you're trying to read a woman, don't stare at her. Read her in between her talking. If you need help, um, eye contact. Okay, if you're looking in her eyes for the most part, because women can see you trying to read them. They're not dumb. Okay, they're not stupid. Women actually pick up on social cues more than men. This is why I tell you reading them is important. So if you're gonna do eye contact, just so you don't look cross-eyed, and it's weird because I thought this would actually make you look more cross-eyed. Hold on, y'all. Look into one eye. I usually focus on her left eye. Like I use my left eye and I look dead into her right eye. So I guess my left side, because I'm left-handed, my left side is her right eye. Look into one eye. And usually I guess I look into her right eye. Um, or if you can just stare at the bridge, like the middle of her. Anyway, never mind. It's some other stuff that I gotta tell you, but look her in the eyes, lock eyes with her, and talk. Don't be staring around or looking around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be looking at her titties and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can if you want. I mean, fuck it. I mean, but how you read them is just also look at her facial expressions. When you say things to her, she will have an initial reaction, and a lot of times they show it on their face. Um, Look at her mannerisms. She's looking at you. That's what they really do. Have you ever seen a woman look at a man? That's what they're looking at when they look at you. They're looking at your mannerisms. They're listening to the cadence of your voice, how you say certain things. Are you sure about what you're saying and stuff like that? They feel you out. That's why women get get them in, get them out. That's what they do. You know, women dominate the dating scene. I'm not telling you. I'm telling you stuff that they do on a day-to-day basis. You know, they friend zone a whole bunch of niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then they monetize a bunch of niggas. So you just got to know what you're doing. Why are you talking to her? Are you talking to her with a purpose? Where are you leading this conversation? Y'all be seeing. Listen, if y'all want to take notes from me. I'm not up here trying to attract nobody, but I still gotta have some type of itinerary when I'm talking to people. You never see me ask nobody what the fuck their zodiac sign was, or inquire, have a question about something without having something to back it up. You niggas are asking all of these questions and stuff like that. Like, it gotta be believable. I see a lot of you dudes talk about, so, oh, I'm red pill. I'm gonna ask women what they bring to the table and shit like that. And the reason why they call your bluff on it, even though they will really seriously try to answer that question, but you're only gonna get vague ass answers because dudes like myself already done the work for y'all. We filled it out for y'all. Y'all acting like I ain't your homeboy, like I ain't really did that shit. Y'all see me do it on air. It's recorded. All right. Oh, and I got some other shit. I got some smoke. I got a little. I got semi smoke. I got a half. I got a half smoke. All right, we gonna hold on. We gonna get the grill rolling today. Cause I did see some fugazi shit going around the internet real quick. So we gonna dead that today too. All right, cause niggas be talking, niggas be around this motherfucker talking like they don't know, like I ain't hot fire on some other shit. I like niggas be thinking I got soft or some shit. Ain't nobody got soft. It's just nobody playing with y'all niggas no more, man. The manosphere is full of weirdos. I know y'all know that, but every day, bro, it seems to amaze me how full of weirdos the manosphere is. So we're gonna get to some smoke soon. Let me get this grill started. But let's get back into the topic at hand. Because a lot of y'all niggas are having problems attracting women and stuff like that. And I'm telling y'all some stuff that you can fucking take to the bank and cash that shit. I took it to the bank and cash it. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times. So let's get into some game. You know, when you want to read women, you definitely have to be in the moment. You definitely have to be what's called situational. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be times where you're gonna see somebody off the humble and you're like, damn, I want to approach them. What am I gonna say? You gotta be situational. If you in fucking Bed Bath and Beyond or Pier 1 Imports or some little bad joint walk in and you call yourself, you say, yo, I'm not about to look at Shorty. I'm not about to be like, damn, she fine. I'm not about to look at none of that shit. I'm about to just go approach Shorty. You could be like, damn, you know what? What season is it? Why are all the candles red? Do you like red candles? What type of candles do you like? You know? What candles are you burning these days? What type of scents do you like? Blah, blah, blah. You got to be situational. Or, damn, do they always play this type of music here? You gotta be situational. Either way, that's how you get the game that you want. You got to be able to think of things and do shit at the drop of a hat. And that does not come with just routines. Routines go out the window when stuff goes off script. You can learn all the routines you want. If you're not situational, then you don't know how to start or stop a conversation or bring up a new conversation. When the conversation goes dull, you just let it go dull and fizz out, and then there's awkward silence. And then now you went from the dude that just had a good conversation a minute ago to now you don't have no more material and now it's awkward. You see, you as a man, you have to learn all of this shit. There's no bitch, there's no woman sitting around talking about some man. I just really gotta learn how to talk for the sake of chatting the man up to get what I want out of him. And if she does goes that route, she has an itinerary. At least she's like, yo, I'm gonna lie to this nigga, wink, twirl around, show him my booty hole, do all kinds of shit, and I'm gonna get paid. Because I have a goal in mind, getting paid. You niggas got pussy in mind and it still fucks you up. Because a lot of y'all niggas, the way that women respond and talk about shit is vague as fuck. But the way y'all go about pussy, because I used to think that men didn't know about vagueness and all that other shit. But the way y'all going about getting pussy, that shit vague. And women sense that shit. Because as a man, you shouldn't be vague. You gotta learn how to lead her to the bedroom. Did you notice that anytime some shit happens, anytime sex occurs, it has to be the man's fault? Oh, well, one thing just led to the other, and it happened. You damn near gotta control the conversation that she's gonna have with her girls the next day. But the dudes here, y'all ain't off no Casanova type shit. Y'all ain't no Casanovas, you know? So what's going on, Aaron B? He said throw the weed away. Purse first, ass last. He said heaven is PlayStation while hell is Xbox. What's going on, Gabe? Shout outs to Gabe A. Gabe A in the building. He said I need a couple of false flags to practice on. Hmm. Well, this is what I want to say. You know, you just need to practice, man. You need to go outside and just chat women up just for the sake of chatting them up. You can talk about stupid shit. Actually, that's the best thing to talk to women about. Dumb shit. You know, these niggas really on the internet talking about some, man. We're gonna have the conversation, man. We're gonna have some serious. We got some serious content to get out the way. Linda says this generation of black women of late teens to 40 years old. So if you meet them 20 minutes to an hour, hour and a half, he said, yo, in her mouth. Hey, you straight up got hey, there's some truth in that. Linda ain't lying to y'all. There's definitely some truth in that. Shit. She is not lying to y'all. But the problem is, Linda, is that these dudes would like to meet these dudes are like, okay, if that's true, where are these women? Because dudes do want to meet women like this. And the sad part is that guys in the manosphere will want to wife up women like this. And then another part of it is that they want to date seriously, but this is after they get this out of their system. You know what I'm saying? Because the delayed player phase, like if you didn't go through this when you were young, when you become an older man, you need to get all right. So the player phase is basically this: you want to have a bunch of sex and you want to have as much sex as possible. Give me 1 second. So what it is that you want to have a bunch of sex and you want to have as much sex as possible, and you want to do it with multiple women. You know, you want to be like, okay, I had my pick of the litter, I had my variety. You kind of want to be off some been there, done that, got the t-shirt. If you didn't do that in your youth and you just didn't explore, or sometimes you did do it in your youth, sometimes you become a delayed player and it's like, okay, yeah, I mean, I know what it's like, but from time to time I just, you know what I'm saying, I wanna, you know, I've gotten used to it and I wanna venture off from time to time. You're gonna try to do it, but you need to figure out how to do it, or sometimes you got some dudes that's like, all right, I've been there, done that. I ain't even looking for that no more. Ain't really nothing there to, you know what I'm saying? Ain't really nothing there to, to uncover. So let me go ahead and settle down. Should be able to. But see, the brothers, what you guys want to do is you guys want to get all of the holes out the way first, and then it's like the opposite of post nut clarity. It's like, okay, let me get these holes out of my system first, and then let me go look for a wife. You know what I'm saying? That's why all of these dudes talk about tricking and stuff like that. You guys, y'all fuck yourselves up, man. Y'all fuck yourselves up real bad, and then it's like, well, let me go look for a wife. Let me go look for a wife. You did. Tony said, you want a business lead. If you want a business lead, if you want a business, lead the conversation towards your agenda. Right. It starts with wanting to. It starts with her wanting to be in your favor. There. Yeah. Yeah. Rob Mass says soul gazing. Yeah. If you look, yeah. If you look into a woman's eyes to a certain degree, you will get a glimpse of her soul. You know. You got to be able to have some type of connection with it. So, shout outs to Chris G. He said, "When I stare at a woman in the eyes, when you said I stare at a woman in the eyes when I'm about to walk past them, I want to say hi, but I think I need to wave early before I speak. No, you don't got to. You can say hi. One of the things we used to do, and one of the things that's advised to pickup artists, when you what you do is you go to the mall. And thank God I had a mall that was close to where I live when I was studying this stuff. And then if I didn't, I would just go downtown. I would just go to my nearest city. The easiest thing to do to get over. Listen, as men, we have something called approach anxiety, and these dudes in the manosphere that's really trying to teach y'all how to get women and stuff like that. They don't talk too much about approach anxiety. You know, that's because they lying to y'all and they've never really done it. You understand what I'm saying? I've done it. Am I currently doing it now? Fuck no. That's something in my younger years. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, but can I do it at the drop of a hat? Hell yeah. It's like learning how to ride a bike. It's like skateboarding. You know. And I got some of that content for y'all. I've matured. Can you just because I don't do it no more don't mean y'all can't do it no more, can't do it, or that it doesn't work. No, it definitely does work. And I definitely, I mean, I'm in a relationship now, but I mean, I definitely can go out and go do it again. I ain't about shit. Now it's even easier. It's easier now than it was before, and it's gonna be a lot easier now in the future because we have to be socially calibrated again. We thought we were gonna have a regular summer this summer, but Putin decided to start destroying shit. So I don't know what the fuck gonna happen this summer. And then this idiot's supposed to come on and address the nation, and we got shit going on. Like we need to talk about this damn housing crash. How the fuck we gonna fight a war or do whatever, and motherfuckers can't even shelter themselves, man? And I found this out in the midst of trying to relocate. I'm like, damn, you know what? They are like shit now is getting crazy. I was like when I first, like 2 years ago when I first started looking to relocate, it was definitely not like this. But that's when the pandemic hit. And then now I'm trying to like, okay, I'm trying to relocate and stuff like that. So my move is gonna be a little bit more expensive. So I'm looking at the requirements, man. These niggas want, like, you know what I'm saying? You to make 40 times the mortgage or the rent, and a goddamn drop of blood and some semen before before they get you into a before you can rent with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If nigga, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you a millennial or if you looking for somewhere to rent some fly shit, boy, you better look into subleasing like shit. You better find a motherfucker out here that was renting somewhere that got to travel or something or do something. And they're like, listen, as long as you cover it and stuff like that, it's under my name. All you do is just pay me, boy. And you better find somebody sturdy too, cause that shit subleasing sound like a scam nowadays. So you know, it's not who you know, it's who you know. But shit changing nowadays, man. You know, so it's very vital for you to learn this skill because essentially what you're learning is to be yourself. pickup artists and stuff like that, they'll tell you, yo, you know what I'm saying? You need to say, they'll give you a gambit, right? They'll give you a method, right? Yo, you need to say this. You need to take her here. This is what you need to do. But if like the method is no good, the method is no good if you don't know what you're doing. If you're not comfortable around women, the method is no good. If I bring up the concept to you about approach anxiety, and I'll give you the history on approach anxiety, about why men have approach anxiety, what used to happen when we used to approach women, why we feel a certain type of way about rejection, blah, blah, blah. If I was to bring that up to you, a lot of you guys wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about because there's no context behind it. You don't know why. Approach anxiety is one of those things that you will never get rid of. No matter how you slice it, it's never going to go away. Even the greatest pickup artists still have approach anxiety. And approach anxiety is you being scared to approach women. See, these fuck niggas in the manosphere, because it's going to go back to what I'm going to be talking about a little bit later, because I got some smoke. I got semi-smoke for a couple people here. Well, it's not really no smoke. It's just a warning. You know what I'm saying? Um, you'll never get rid of approach anxiety. I've approached so many women to the point that I still get approach anxiety. You can approach thousands, hundreds, thousands of women, and approach anxiety isn't gonna go anywhere. You understand what I'm saying? Approach anxiety, to get over approach anxiety, which is really what you guys are inquiring about, and you lucky I got enough game to even have this conversation with y'all, because there ain't nobody really talking to y'all about this type of shit. Um, it's a muscle. Approach anxiety is a muscle. Approaching in and of itself is a muscle. And a muscle can be built, a muscle can be worked on, a muscle can be improved on, damn, she rejected you, but it wasn't because you were unattractive or whatever. It was really your approach. You know, once you understand that, once you get comfortable with being rejected, approach anxiety, it subsides. It doesn't bother you as much. Also, um, you're not looking at rejection as a bad thing. You're looking at rejection as a safety curve. Rejection saves you from a lot of bullshit. Rejection is definitely not a bad thing. Um, you look at brothers like Alan Roger Curry, his mode 1 approach and stuff like that. I mean, that's really that honestly, people think, oh, that's game and stuff like that. Anybody tells you that what Alan Roger Curry is doing is game, they're not in the game and they don't know what they're talking about. And I've said this from the jump, because you got a lot of brothers running around, man, this game, this game, this game. You had MOT one time running around talking about some, it's game, it's game, it's game, it's game, it's game. And I'm telling him it's not game. Well, how do you know that, Kuda? Because I read the fucking book. I grew up with that book. Mode 1 been out since like 1990, 1989. I knew about Mode 1 as a teenager. Your weird ass didn't know about Mode 1. You just now found out about it in like fucking what, 2015 or some shit? Nigga, I've been around that shit. And then I knew what it was for. I knew what Alan Roger Curry left out. Alan Roger Curry, I mean, he gives you the game in the book, but it's not a game. He gives you the game on it because it's a method. Mode 1 is a method for you not to waste your time. And mode 1 actually gets you used to accepting rejection. The reason why mode 1 gets a lot of you guys used to accepting rejection is because I mean, there's pussy on the table that you leave. You do leave pussy on the table. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if you're being straight up upfront and honest and stuff like that, some women would rather, and some women would rather you pretend to be a gentleman or play the game or whatever. That's another part of the game that women don't talk about, because they would rather, what women have is what's called projection. They project their insecurities, they project everything onto you. And the same thing with you. You project a lot onto them. You guys are strangers that are attracted to each other by either what you see, what you've heard, what you said, blah blah blah. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to understand, you have to master the art of talking to strangers. You also have to master the art of getting people comfortable around you. So mode one was just basically being straight up. Mode one was just basically running the lock, taking everything off the table and stuff like that. Mode one, you would lose a lot of women if you were to kind of, I wouldn't say being disingenuous, but you would lose a lot of women if you kind of didn't come in with the Casanova approach. Some dudes are like, listen, man, that takes a little bit too much time. I'm not really trying to seduce this woman or whatever. I'm just trying to walk up to her and be like, listen, look, is we gonna fuck or not? Because it takes you about 2 to 3 it takes about 2 to 3 seconds to really it's an ultimatum, honestly. It's like listen, this is what I would like from you, and if it will go, is you walking up to her and being honest. Listen, I wanted to let you know that you're beautiful, you my type. You're the type of woman that I would, that I would put in the girlfriend category, but I would like to spend a couple of nights filled with romance with you, to see if that's possible. If we, I would like to, I would like to, I would like to fuck basically, in for lack of better words, I would like to fuck, and if it's what I think it's gonna be, yeah, we can go somewhere with it. Some women now, especially nowadays, I mean, motherfuckers ain't even getting approached like that. They getting approached with games or whatever. Some women will appreciate that honesty. And then some other guys, you can navigate it a different way. You're not necessarily wasting your time, but honestly, if you don't want to waste your time, mode one is the method, you know. But you can't mold one with everybody. One of the things, and I've talked to Alan about this on the show. One of the things that you don't want to do is waste your time. So a lot of guys, they'll leave the pussy on the table. I mean, rejection is a safety curve anyway. I mean, when a motherfucker rejects you, you gotta look yourself in the eye and be like, yo, what did I just get rejected by? You got rejected by somebody that was gonna waste your time anyway. You got rejected by somebody that was gonna not be clear about her intentions, and manipulative time waster, dick teaser, all kinds of stuff. Go look at the archetypes that Alan Roger Curry is talking about. When you get rejected by those type of women, they did you a favor. You know, they did you a favor. And also, what I've learned over time, because I've had about 3 wing women, and I can't tell you stories about some of them, you know what I'm saying? Because nigga, me and that bitch gonna go to jail. But you know what I'm saying? Look, I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen one girl very attractive, and not even the one that I really want to talk about is the average girl. Because the average women do way more damage in the dating game than attractive ones. Okay? I've seen it. And I was well in the key. I was well in the context. I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm reading her because I'm trying to attract her friends, or she invited me to this party and I know a whole bunch of bad bitches are gonna be there. So I'm like, okay, me and this motherfucker in unison. I ain't hit the girl, but we in unison. So when she take me to a venue and she's introducing me, and I ain't even gonna lie, there was a trade-off. You know what I'm saying? I was a motherfucking chauffeur. I don't give a damn. where we going? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where to? There's some nights where I just hung out and I was just straight on record mode. I'm bitch, I'm the fly on the wall. Whatever you and your little hoes do tonight, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shit. At this point, I'm one of y'all. I'm one of the homegirls. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some pussy, but I'm one of the homegirls. You dig? So I get introduced. Had them. Nigga, I done played mixtapes for hoes and all kinds of shit. I done got all kinds of unsolicited pussy, just hanging out with certain women, right? But I've seen one woman, one of them, and and this was because there's a difference between the dimes, and there's a difference between the average one, right, bruh? I've seen one woman play almost 2 to 3 of the archetypes that Alan Roger Curry has in his book, based upon the dude that approached her. You know, based upon the dudes that was approaching her. You know, and this wing woman, I've left her at parties because I done got some play and I done fucking left. I ain't gonna lie, I abandon my wing women sometime, but fuck it. Y'all broads be abandoning your girls all the time. You know, you go out with your girls and shit like that. Y'all women know what I'm talking about. Bitches getting kidnapped, all kinds of shit going on. Y'all, you know, some of y'all go out with y'all homegirl and she likes to sleep with strange niggas. So you know, don't fault me. You know what I'm saying? I was born into it. You did. But I've seen the behavior of some of these women, even as being a wing woman and stuff like that. When these motherfuckers get some drinks up in them, or they smoke something, or whatever the fuck, whatever the hell your vices is. I done seen these women and how they move and stuff like that, and sat up there. I done been to the point that, like, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm a man. Yes, I'm definitely masculine, but a lot of times I'm just chilling. And you know, you get to be a fly on the wall. You get to hear some of these conversations that some of these hoes had. You know, there's this one girl too, and I don't know. She keep popping up on my Facebook, and it was funny. Her and her friend, and it's funny because her friend is doing the same shit now. I don't even know why I'm telling you all this. I'm gonna segue a little bit into this story. We're gonna get back into this game, but I hit one of her friends back in the day, and I hit her friend so good. It was to the point I knew she wanted to talk to me, but she never got a chance to talk to me, right? But every so often we pop up on the same status. Some girl would say something, and I would respond to a status on Facebook, and here come her ass responding on the same status, and she knows that the girl, sometimes the girls that I whose status that, you know, put out the status, how I'm on this. Anyway, long story short, I hit a bunch of her friends, and she knew about it. Long story short, I hit a bunch of her friends. And the funny part was the first friend that I hit when I first met her, you know what I'm saying? They were laughing at my shoes. Cause I used to work at this place where you know, you could kind of wear whatever shoes you want, and I had on some shoes which were like, I think they were the old Nike flights. They were the old flights, right? It's these shoes. I got to show it to you. Dudes were wearing these shoes. They weren't out of date, but they were like I think they were the flight maxes, or I don't know what the fuck they were called, but they were comfortable shoes, and they were comfortable enough for me to work in them. And they almost look like the foam posits, because we rock Nike foam posits out here. We rock foam posits. We rock you know what I'm saying, Nike boots, ACGs. We rock New Balances, you know what I'm saying, 993s and stuff like that. We be, you know what I'm saying, we be rocking these shoes out here, you know what I'm saying? And they looked like foam posits, but there was a bunch of people wearing them back in the day. But they were, you know, those were work shoes. And I was like, oh, these bitches cold. They were making fun of my work shoes. I still fucked their friend though. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up shoes or not. And those shoes weren't fucked up. They just looked like foam posits. You know, it's like if you were looking for a nigga with foam posits and they looked like knockoff foam posits, even though they were official Nikes. You know, I mean, I get it, bitch. Yeah, all right, I see what you laughing at. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, and the funny part is that I had phone posits. I got hella phone posits and stuff, but I just didn't wear them to work. Or if I'm about to trash the shoe, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll wear it to work or whatever. But those are the shoes that I decided to wear to work, because like after a while, if you know anything about the phone posits, they get fucking uncomfortable after a while. You know, if you ain't balling in them, or if you wore them for a long time or whatever, yeah, they get uncomfortable. So hit her friends. And to this day, she kind of on my line. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, like, girl, you got kids. Like, stop. Stop. You know? And I wouldn't even hit her for the sole fact because that's what you were making fun of me for? Shoes? Okay. So it wasn't like, if I let that shit define me, then I wouldn't have been that nigga. Not to her. You did. So getting back to the game, Chris G, when you look at a woman in the eyes and you do that when you're right about to walk past them, that's that 3 second eye lock. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It only really takes 3 seconds, and those are the fastest 3 seconds you could ever think of. You know what I'm saying? When you lock eyes with a woman and stuff like that. That is initial interest. That alone, that's what pickup artists used to act up off of. So the best thing you can do if you're having trouble talking to women, to get over your approach anxiety. Like I said, it will never completely disappear. It's one of those things that will never disappear, but it is a muscle. You understand what I'm saying? When you operating in your right mind, it doesn't bother you as much, but you do have to warm up. When we go out sarging and stuff like that, we talk to a bunch of warm up chicks, and the warm up chicks, you don't necessarily have to be attracted to them. You can talk to some women, or you can talk to some dudes. It's just basically you have to be in the spirit of conversation, and then you have to be in the spirit of just walking up to random people and befriending them. And more people are more friendlier now than you think, and they were friendlier then also. Um, Also, you do have to take into account, like, I we used to go downtown, so the three clubs I used to fluctuate between was this underground club where you go downstairs and it's nothing but pool tables, and it's a big venue. One of my favorite places, even though they don't serve food there, they just serve liquor, which is Rocket Bar. I used to go to Rocket Bar. I used to go to this other club named Fido's because sometimes I used to get my music played in that club, or I would go to Clyde's, which is another club. And all of these clubs you can get in free. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. There wasn't no door charge. So I'm just bouncing from club to club to club to club to club. If Clyde's ain't popping or Clyde's is semi popping, we'll do some warm up bitches in Clyde's or some warm up people in Clyde's. And then we'll go to Rocket Bar. See if Rocket Bar jumping. It's like, okay, the night's a little bit young. We'll come back to Rocket Bar. Then we go to Fido's. Fido's, they got bands there. You can, and stuff like that. And then right across the street was Hooters when Hooters was there. And then you have you had other restaurants and stuff like that for the food and stuff like that. So it's just a party town, like a party little strip. Or I'll go on the other side of town. I'll go to H and Ninth Street. You know what I'm saying? And I'll kick it with the Ethiopians, or we walk further down the strip and ain't nothing but black people, you know? So you just gotta know where to go, what to do, right? But when you're locking eyes with somebody, right? Um, that's basically it's basically a point of interest. You guys acknowledge each other. You guys seen each other. Back in the day, you used to have something called the 3 second rule. I don't use the 3 second rule because that I ain't gonna lie, that can get a motherfucker. If you don't know how to eject, they can get you in a couple of fights. So, but 3 second rule. The best thing to do is have a strip or go to a mall where you can walk up and down, even if the same chick sees you over and over again, or you see the same chicks over and over again, or go into a store. And basically, you can walk. People psychologically, because you guys people think that they're unique and different. We all act the same. We're not unique and different. If you do something to certain people, there's only a handful of reactions that you can get. And when you're approaching people, this is field study. You only get a certain amount of hand to react. You only get a certain amount of reactions. The best thing to do is look at somebody, you make eye contact, and you smile. Usually, they smile back. 80% of the time, they're gonna mirror you. You look at them and you smile, and you can say hi. You don't have to approach them. You don't have to do anything. You're just saying hi. You're not doing nothing. You just said hi. But see, as men, we're givers and we give too much. We think somebody owe like we like this is why women feel entitled, because we think we owe them a conversation. Oh, you shit. You lucky you even got a hi. You already made eye contact. You already smiled. So if you look at the interaction, hi, that's a third variable. You could have looked at her and looked away. Dudes do it all the time. Women even say in their head, damn, okay, we made eye contact. Okay, he's a little attractive. He can approach me. They even come on the internet. Why didn't he approach me? Go look at some of these forums and stuff like that. You go on Craigslist or some shit, nigga. Go on Craigslist or some shit and go look at some of these weird ass notes motherfuckers done wrote on Craigslist. Some broad wrote like the broads be writing like and dudes too. That's the funny part. Be having these fantasy imagery like, to the guy that was in the flower store May 24th at 3 something p.m. Blah blah blah. You looked me in the eyes. I was attracted to you. You could have walked over to me with a rose and blah blah blah, but you didn't. And they put that out there, should in case, let's say that guy or somebody knows that motherfucker went on Craigslist at that time and was to read that shit and was to respond. And then here go the kicker. Motherfucker that wrote it and shit. Anonymous woman. Yeah. Talk about fantasies and projection. And you got dudes on Craigslist and on all these weird sites doing the same shit. You know? The world is filled with hopeless romantics, especially the manosphere. Because it's not that a lot of you guys have been living your lives wrong, or this is a special flower, or this, that, and the third. A lot of it is just miscommunication. You know, you into what you into. You know what I'm saying? You may have put things on the back burner, or it's like, okay, you know what? Let me wait before I start doing certain things. Yeah. So you might learn a little bit late. And dudes, we learn a little bit late. But you gotta know what eye contact is. You gotta know okay, what do women do? Okay, um, women, they look at your shoes. When a woman doesn't have anything to say, she just look at your shoes. Women do look at shoes. You know, when they're nervous, they look down. They look at your shoes. And a man's shoes, it says a lot about him. I used to wonder, yo, what type of arrested development black men are going through, and just kids in general. But black men in general, why are we killing each other over shoes and stuff like that? It's because it's women. Women are attracted to that. At best, you know. Rob Master, that's what I meant by being present. Thank you for the answer. Yeah, it's just being situational. It's just being in the moment. Chris G said, I think I scared them when I stare at them. No, stare at them. Make it uncomfortable. You know? So that way you know where to build it from, you know? Um he said say no to marriage and no to a lame station. Chris G said, I was an extremely late bloomer. I missed all that shit. I was a little cool in Japan, but America, no. I'm a bit of a late bloomer also, even though I've been through it. I'm a late bloomer as like I'll go through something, but I won't get what I want until the end. So I figured that I bloom late when I've always had it. Um in your case, and just like in everybody else's cases, just be more relatable. Just be more relatable. Um, Assume. You know what I'm saying? Talk to people like you already know. It's a lot easier for you guys to do that now because you're red pill. You know what I'm saying? Talk to people from a level of experience, you know? Talk to people from a level of expertise. What you essentially want to do is you want to change the reactions that you're getting. So you have to change your approach, and your approach will change the reactions that you're getting. You know, just be more relatable. Be like, oh, I know about that, and shit, shit, tell them about some advanced shit. Just see if they'll bite. You know, some women are deep to have those conversations with. A lot of them aren't. You know, but just being in the manosphere, shit, just being subscribed to this channel, just the conversations that we have and the things that we talk about, or the things that I have and the things that I talk about, you should be able to talk to a woman about everything, you know, or be like, you know, approach them, be like, yo, can I tell you what's on my mind without being judged? Even though you know the motherfucker gonna judge you anyway, and just tell her what's on your mind. See if she bites or gives a damn, you know. Shout outs to Rob Match. He says silence is not awkward unless you feel uncomfortable. No, you don't want dead silence, because some women aren't gonna take the cue. You know what I'm saying? Some women, they judge you on the silence. Oh well, it shouldn't be this quiet. He should know what to talk about. They get sarcastic and shit. What's going on, APTV? Shout outs to you. You know. Shout outs to Darshan. He said, I used to have approach anxiety. Yeah, the approach anxiety's always been there. It don't go away. You know, it never goes away. It never goes away. You know, SCF said, I like the anxiety. I like the challenge. Yeah, that's the thing though. So approach anxiety usually results in fear, or usually results in you being in your head, so you just don't approach at all. Because like, oh, maybe she got a boyfriend. Oh, maybe she this. Oh, maybe she that. You make a bunch of excuses in your head. You're just frozen in fear. I mean, we get like that. That's how we are. We're men, you know. But what when you look at the concept of fear, what holds others back is exactly what others use to drive them. You know, one of the biggest things you need to learn in life is how to take fear and turn that into gasoline. Like right now, the stock market is fucked up. Everybody's like withdrawing their money. They're like, oh, the stocks are fucked up, blah, blah, blah. But now it's a buyer's market. You know, when you become black pilled with certain things, you just learn change behavior. You know, you realize that there is no right, there is no wrong, but there is. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is. When shit turns red, you buy. When shit turns green, you profit. Buy shit when they're red. It's not bad. I mean, if you were holding on to a stock and it went low, buy more of it. So when it shoots up, you profit. You just miss the profit. You know? This is why they say don't give away money that you're not willing to lose in something like that. You know? Like I said, there's a saying, I forgot who said it. One of the Rothschilds, he said it. One of the most advanced bankers ever. He said it. He said, buy when there's blood in the streets, even if that blood is your own. And that's some real shit. Because at some point you heal. At some point it's a better day. Buy when there's blood in the streets, even if that blood is your own. That he just explained to you the concept of a scab. Don't when you fall and you bust your ass or something and you got a scab, the blood forms up to the point where it holds it in. It doesn't just let it go. It's like, yo, we gotta mount up, hold it in, so that we don't lose blood. We can reclaim some of the blood. We create a barrier. We buy and we hold it. Yeah, you got cut. Yeah, you got fucked up, but you get a scab and you heal, and eventually it'll be okay. You know. So where fear holds other people back is where it motivates other people. And a lot of times, what's in between that is what's called limited beliefs. And limited beliefs are exactly what I just said. They're a limited belief. They're a belief that has a limit on it. And usually, limited beliefs, they're not necessarily true. They're definitely not necessarily true. And they're definitely not necessarily uh, uh, true because there was called a half truth. A half truth is only partially true. Yeah, the stock market being down, as the example, is fucked up. But to somebody that didn't have their money in it, or to somebody that moved their money around, now you can buy in on some stuff that at a cheaper, you can get something at a cheaper price that was a lot more expensive. So while other people are saying, yo, it's fucked up, take your money out of Bitcoin, take your money out of the market, other people are like, oh, sweet. Let me get in. Let me buy in. You know? So you want to buy in. You buy your shout out to Thai City. You buy your candles while they're red. This is the point where while other people are panicking, you need to be calm. You need to be calm, you know? And now is the time where you got to learn how to read your charts and stuff like that. Shit, if you in the crypto, that should have show you the black pill of life, you know? Especially nowadays. Yeah, they asking for hair follicles, all kind of blood samples and stuff. You said caliber what? Oh, Toya. You got calibration and you got calibration. Calibrate. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I found the quote. He's right here. It's his name is God damn it. What's his name? His name is Baron Rothschild. He said, buy when there's blood in the streets, even if the blood is your own. And even Warren Buffett says, I will tell you how to become rich. Close the doors. Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. So right now in the market, in this in like, with stocks and everything, right now people are fearful. Now is the time to be greedy. You know, the housing market is about to crash. Look at these investors right now. Now is the time to be greedy. You dig? And the funny part is that they're investing in houses and stuff like that. You got a lot of companies right now that when the economy is fucked up and stuff like this, they wouldn't invest in no goddamn real estate. They wouldn't invest in no damn houses. Them niggas were building malls. Look at all these abandoned malls and stuff. I got a friend right now, and she goes thrifting and stuff like that. Me and her used to go thrifting back in the days and stuff like that. I did want to hit. I didn't get a chance to hit, but she got a man or whatever. All they do is go look for abandoned malls, and she wears a bunch of nostalgic shit. You know, super weirdo. My type. And I would tell you the story, but out of respect for her relationship, I ain't about to do that. You know, Chris G said I missed out on a lot of sex, a lot. Well, don't kill yourself over it, bro. You ain't missing nothing. You're not missing nothing. Shit, I gotta call Naima. Gabe just reminded me I gotta call Naima. I was supposed to call Naima. Congratulations on the new channel, man. Y'all doing what's going on, Cat? Cat, I see. Cat, I see you got a new nigga. We don't do that. Hold on now. Cat got a nigga, man. I'm gonna pull up on that nigga. Cat, you better tell that nigga chill. We popping up with no new nigga on me. You better tell him about me. I'll pull up. He said he had the loaves of bread. Nah, don't do that to me. I had on the Air Maxes. Them joints was fire. Them joints was comfortable, man. I made some good money in them shoes. Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Don't ever trust a bitch that'll laugh at your work shoes unless they really leaning. Unless your shoes are real fucking funny. You kind of, ran some extra miles on them. Don't laugh at no broad that'll fucking laugh at your damn work shoes, nigga. Them the shoes you get money in. A motherfucker can laugh at them shoes all they want, bitch. I done made some racks in these shoes. I'll swap them shits out when I'm ready. Bitch making fun of some shoes she can't even stand in. What's going on, Eric Bird? Hot spicy tea, what's going on? Love said the same way they talk themselves into disqualifying, they'll talk themselves into why you're cutter or cuter. I gotta get that. He said, "Cuter, a woman posting an ad about looking for a man with Axe body spray. They all over the place." He did. What's going on, Star Plat? He said it's difficult for me to have women as friends because every last one I try to make friends want me to fuck them. Yeah. Well, that's the problem. I mean, the problem with a lot of guys is, look, all of you guys will get more play if you just knew how to purport yourself. If women really got to know some of y'all wouldn't get rejected as much as it is. It's just that y'all feel some type of way, and myself, you feel some type of way when you get rejected because she didn't have the opportunity to get to know you, or she didn't get to know you, or the circumstance, nigga, the stars didn't line up, or something. You can make an excuse for any reason why you got rejected. But the fact of the matter is that you got rejected, and then for real, everything ain't for everybody, man. You're not always right. Some of the motherfuckers that you approach should be the last motherfuckers you talking to. Everybody, even if you got good conversation, even if they are the one. In this life, you're gonna have multiple soulmates, man. Some of them might be the one, some of them might not be the one. Some of them, you know, you learn from them. When you in second grade, your second grade teacher, it seems like you were a match made in heaven because they got the new rubric, they got all the shit that you would like to listen to, that you're interested in, and they know what you want, and you learn from them, and then you get older and you're like, damn, dog, I'm past that rubric. I don't need to learn that anymore. I'm on to something else. You know, so you learn and you burn. A lot of us be like, second grade. We don't think nobody in the second grade ain't got shit to teach us. Yes, that's the exact same way some of these people that you've dated in the past, like, man, I ain't not fucking with this person. This person ain't got shit to show me or teach me. You looking to graduate. But what you don't complete, you will repeat. So some of y'all like to date the same motherfuckers over and over again. It's just a different person. You know, it happens. You have to date one person to learn how to love the other person. Like, it just happens. Lose a couple of people. Date a couple of people, gain a couple of people. But everything that you approach or that you want a relationship with is not always correct. You know, I've dated ain't shit bitches longer than I needed to. And then sometimes in the relationship, I was the one that ain't shit. Ain't shit bitches dated me longer than they should have, And do that from time to time in your life. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be an ain't shit nigga, but entertain every once in a while a relationship where, because you could be a nigga, you could be a real nigga, but in this particular situation with said chick, she like, oh, you ain't shit, and you probably ain't shit, or you probably is shit, but she just don't see it. That's a state of mind, you know. And then sometimes you might not be shit, but what I'm saying is this: there's a lesson to be learned. You know, you got to be a versatile guy. You know, in this relationship, yeah, I'm taking care of everything, but in this relationship, she like, I ain't shit. You know, so to a certain woman, be ain't shit for a couple of months. Study, see what type of cooperation you get from somebody that says you ain't shit versus the type of cooperation you get from somebody that you're footing everything for. You need to have a concept of the difference, because what gets taken advantage of, see, being nice doesn't get you doesn't get you shit but used. You understand what I'm saying? And as a man, you're gonna get used. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to figure out which situation is gonna be more useful to you. Because I'm not even gonna lie, some of these high value men, quote unquote, the type of relationships that they want is the type of relationship that a woman would give an ain't shit nigga. The type of relationships that they want, and they running they financial wheels, and they spending all this money, is the type of relationship, or not even. I'll just swap relationship with cooperation. The type of cooperation that they want is the type of cooperation that a woman will give an ain't shit nigga. And you know what? I'll just end it with this. You know, because I've been on for like 2 hours. And shout outs to Mike. Mike damn near is the only person that contributed to tonight's show. Mike is the only person that contributed to tonight's show, and this is damn birthday. So I'll get out of the building, and I'll holler at y'all a little bit later on tonight, because this is ridiculous. This makes no fucking sense. But I'm just dropping gems, and I'll catch up on these comments a little bit later. But like I said, you know what? We'll just get into the game a little bit later on tonight. Like I said, study, experiment, you know, be shit to this person, be ain't shit to the other person. What's the difference? You know, get that information and analyze it. In the game, we call it reference points. Build up your reference points. That's how you get confidence. Everybody here is telling you to be confident. Everybody's telling you here to be confident, but they never give you the game to obtain confidence. It's easy for me to tell somebody to be confident. It's another thing for you to obtain true confidence. Confidence ain't nothing but repeated behavior. When you're doing something for a long fucking time, then confidence comes. Confident. Oh man, War Master, you didn't have to do that, because War Master, you always contribute to the channel. War Master, I'm not mentioning you. Thank you so much. And I appreciate that. War Master always dropping dubs on it, man. Nothing less. War Master just dub, 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 dub. And I appreciate that. War Master's actually keeping this channel running for the most part. But I'm gonna tell you some real shit. This is how, before I get out of the building, I'm gonna reopen these conversations later on tonight's show. All right. I'm gonna take another nigga nap, and we're gonna do tonight's show. All right. Be here at hopefully we'll be up by like 12:30 on the East Coast. How you obtain confidence is you need to do repeated behavior over and over again, because confidence comes from repeated behavior. That's how you get confidence in something. Okay? If I've never been on the basketball court and I'm not out there shooting jumpers, whether I'm confident in my jumper or not confident in my jumper, I would never get confidence in it, because I am not doing it. I am not doing it. The only way to be confident at approaching women is you got to be approaching women when you're not confident. You need to build up your confidence. You understand what I'm saying? When you're like, look, because it hit me, and it hit me in the middle of approaching a bunch of women. I'm like, oh, this is what it is. I can easily approach women and roll up on them smooth because I've been approaching them all night. If I've been approaching women for the last couple of hours, I'm gonna roll up on the next one real smooth. Cause she's like the 10th girl that I approached for tonight. When you get past approach anxiety, you get rusty. You go out there, you get a bunch of practice women, and you're like, all right, let me warm up and stuff like that. And then once you're approaching women all night, man, you approach, man, you already approaching a woman with the itinerary. You already know what to say and stuff like that. You already just told the last 8 girls the same thing. It was one time I approached the same girl twice in one night with the same pickup line. And then I came back a week later and approached the same girl. I couldn't tell if it was the same girl. She was thick too, and she changed her hairstyle. But I didn't know she worked at the bar. She was new. She worked at the bar that I was telling y'all about, Rocket Bar. She was like a new bartender, but she changed up her hair, and I was like, oh shit. And I remember I approached her, and she was like, oh, I remember you. You said that to me before. And right in mid conversation, I was like, "Oh shit, okay." Then I just flipped it back to, "Oh, what's up? So how you doing?" Blah blah blah. I didn't harp on it, but she knew I was there approaching women. And then later on, when I started getting my dates and stuff like that, I would take my dates to those same bars. You know, I would take my dates to those same bars. Those are places that I'm comfortable in. I would take my dates to those same bars, and the same people that I would approach before, or a waitress or somebody that I would talk to. Now she's serving me in my date. You know, and I'm notorious for doing this at Ethiopian spots. I take women to Ethiopian spots. You don't eat with your hands. Well, you're gonna eat with your hands tonight. Make sure you wash them. You understand what I'm saying? If there's a waitress here that I'm attracted to, I'm gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying. I know the staff and stuff like that. Staff already knows me. They already, yo, let me get the regular. You go in there like, let me get the regular. And what would you like? You know what I'm saying? She's in good hands. If I'm coming in there and the manager knows me, hey, and you already done talked to him several times because you're in there all the time, and you come in there and they're high fiving you, and the waitresses are, hey, or what are you doing, or you're having a conversation with them and stuff like that, and she's sitting up there observing that, and the waitress is attractive, and she's bringing out food and serving y'all. Yeah, you get a lot of reference points, bro. You get a lot of reference points. You know what I'm saying? You can literally tell her, look, I'm the man here. Watch this. I'm gonna get him to dance. Watch. Hey, do that dance that you used to do when this song comes on, and then a song is playing or something in the background, and he's over there dancing and stuff like that, and he's chatting. He could chat her up and stuff like that. Like, you're just being social. You know. And then if there's a waitress or somebody there that you want, she done seen you brought multiple women in the venue. You're pre-selected. So if you don't have a date, you go there on a night that like on a Friday or a Saturday, and she's working there. She's like, "Oh, no date this time." It's like, "Nah, it's just me. I know how to be alone sometimes." She'll come over there and start smoking a hookah and eating food and chilling with you. And then every so often she'll get back up and tend to her tables and stuff like that. But that's how you get them. Like, y'all making this shit more complicated than it needs to be. Befriend the bartender. God damn. Pay them before the girl even reaches the venue. So it looks like that's just your friend serving you drinks. You did? Let them know you a ladies man. Yo, I come in here with dates all the time. You don't know if I'm gonna smash this shorty when I get out of here. Come on, man. Bring her around other attractive women of other races and stuff like that. Teach her how to eat injera. Yes, you rip this part, you put this on your fingers, and you grab this and you eat. Simple. Simple. Lord have mercy. Yeah, females be really salty when you talk to their friend and not them. That's a form of isolation. If she on her phone and she not talking to you or whatever, I just call the waitress over and be like, what y'all got back there? What's good? What's the food of the night? And, oh, we're doing the wise tips and stuff like that. Start flirting with the damn waitress. I see. I would get the wise tips, but I would rather you cook it because last time y'all ain't cook it right or whatever. You gonna make sure it's cooked for me? You gonna do that for me? Like start flirting with her and make sure the other girl hears it. You killing two birds with one stone. She looking at you like, okay, you acting like you don't have a date there, and the date looking like, okay, you acting like I'm not here, and you like, well, you on the phone and you not paying attention anyway. I need to learn how to kill two birds with one stone. Right, OG. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you, OG. He said, slow down, DJ Cootie. You giving away too many secrets. He said, I'm about to repossess your player card. Shout outs to OGJ Speed, man. Y'all make sure y'all sub to his channel, man. Pull up on him, man. Listen, y'all. We'll be back later on tonight. Yeah, I know. This just some random shit. This ain't like nothing advanced. I thought everybody knew about this shit. I'm like, okay, I thought I'd preach it to the choir, you know. But hell. All right, y'all. We out. Let's player talk. Let's get it. Let's go.
Jeff, don't laugh. Jeff, don't. Oh, Jeff. Jeff, stop.
Grand Rising. Too bad you lost the poetry slam. Maybe next time you'll pander more to black women and make unnecessary references about Egypt. Broccoli's man-made.
En las profundidades del Congo, un envejecido guerrero lucha por el futuro de su familia. Macumba, un gorila occidental de tierras bajas de 200 kilos de peso.
Macumba es el protector del grupo y puede resultar extremadamente agresivo. Cuando extiende los brazos parece que va a cogerte.
I don't know what's wrong with you trapper die ass hoes, but turn on some fucking R&B. Get in the girl car, everything she play, killing, stealing, drug dealing. Let me out this motherfucking car, Griselda, because I thought you was a nurse. All in the Target parking lot, throwing up gang signs and smoking weed. Your mama know you a fucking thug? Fat Gucci, Rod Wave, Yo Gotti. Y'all forgot how to cater to niggas because y'all selling coke. Can you get my gun out my trunk for me? Take me home, you thug ass bitch.
I can't believe I beat a woman. If you weren't such a self-hating, hair hat wearing bedwench, I would have made you wife number 14 by now. Wake up, sis star. Menstruation's a choice. For white women and poorly seasoned fried chicken is making you weak. Go get some Kangen water. I promise. I might even break a sweat next time. Oh yeah. Corn is making you infertile.
Whoa. entendí.